just sit here continuing to be smug.
I was about to say, that's exactly what I was about to say. Just continue to be smug, it'll be fine.
It's worked for me so far. If this is working.
Hold on, I need to change my noise gating ever so slightly. There we go.
Midge, I have to ask you now that there's less voices in the chat. How many people got the question about me right, and how many got them wrong?
Everyone got the question about you right.
Woo!
It was
I'm
who is this,
noticeable.
and then a photo of you.
What are you talking about?
Midge did a Midgeman themed
That was only one
variety
round.
show.
I did a quiz basically. I did a quiz night for my 5K subscribers. And
Oh, what was the question that involved Ben?
It
was just a picture of me.
There was put a name to the face section with like YouTubers.
Oh, that's super easy. He's here every week.
Exactly.
He also streams with a webcam.
Exactly.
I've only known Midge for what, 2.5 years.
That's a bit of a
Imagine if they gotten it wrong.
It would have been more
wrong,
impressive if
really
you put
shouldn't.
NG's face on there.
Oh
Yes!
yeah.
Now that would be tough.
Yeah, but
Or if
then
you could
again,
find an archive of Tog.
I was really like harsh on some of the other rounds, so that was one of my easier rounds.
that was
So
the
easy,
give me
bro.
question. That was the QI question where it's like, that's the QI question where how many brains does the man with 2 brains have? 2. You're right. That. No, I got that. Okay.
Yeah, I know, I got it.
What type of tool would you use to hammer a nail? A crowbar.
Oh no,
B?
QI.
A nail.
They'd find some manual that would say a wrench, and and the hammer would be the obvious answer.
Well,
Easy,
you didn't
you'll
ask
need
for the
signal.
proper tool. You just asked what would I use.
I hammered a there's a bookshelf in here. I hammered that together with a set of tap shoes. Does that win?
Oh,
That's a makeshift hammer. So,
Oh,
but
God.
since we are on a limited scope today, because we're starting an hour late and we have to end at the normal time, because Bob will be unavailable past that, and I think Tog's
I'm
gotta
gonna-
go early.
Yeah,
I gotta
gotta
make
go at
lunch
four-
and then I gotta stream later.
Yeah, I gotta go at
Yeah.
12:30 because I gotta go drive for 35 minutes to go fucking see the doctor.
So it's probably a good idea
I
that
stream straight after.
we don't do our half hour of pre-talk that we normally do.
That's a shame.
I love you guys, but we need to get your
Don't lie.
deaths over with.
Lie detector
Speaking
test
of going
that was
off
a
on
lie.
tangents, woo!
Woo!
So, does anybody want to give a little bit of a or just say what happened last week? Does
If
anybody
I
wanna go
remember
over
correctly,
that?
Roach, last week you said you were going to randomly assign someone to do it at the top of every stream.
Oh yeah.
No, I was-
Do it, everyone
I
roll
said-
a d20 and whoever gets the lowest.
No. I said the person that does it adequately enough gets an inspiration.
Oh, that's
I did it last week, so I still got my inspiration. So
Which you should probably use, that can be
yeah,
like the auto
well, I
advantage.
haven't
is
done
really
much
good.
yet. I've only done one thing so far, so 2 things, and
Look,
both of them worked well.
All I know is I'm punching halflings. And failing miserably.
So nobody wanted to do
I guess I'll give it a try.
All right. Go ahead, Crimson.
So-
Balthazar.
After helping the Reeve, the captain of the guard, what's his name? Stone Shield, I think.
Dwarfy McDwarface.
He said he came and let us know that if we went after the wolf threat, he would pay us 100 gold and 5 gold for each pelt, I believe, was the price.
Plus
so
what
we,
you find, you get to keep.
well, yeah, plus loot. So we decided to try and silver some of our weapons. We didn't have enough to pay for it all, or enough silver, so only Rickard and Xavier got silvered weapons. We decided to leave in the afternoon, get there in the evening into the forest to the northeast. once we got there, we found an old house that seemed to be more city than rural. We continued on and found what seems to be an old abandoned village called Sandcross, we think. Once we got towards the center of town, the abandoned town, we saw some lights. Decided to go investigate, and then we found a building with bunch of people in it. We couldn't see how many. Decided to rush it, and now we're fighting for our lives.
Dying.
Dying for our lives.
No one is dead yet. I don't know why you're.
That's not true. Xavier's little bitch.
Yeah, no.
Whatever. His
Okay,
name
not
was.
no
true.
person's dead yet.
It was a
players
person.
dead.
No person. That person. That thing was not a person.
Roach, you can't respond that way after earlier, just like fucking idiots, all of you, in a very veiled, sarcastic way earlier about our chances of actually surviving.
You're
You can't respond that way.
I can. It doesn't mean that you're gonna believe
Well,
me.
you're a fucking jerk then. That if you're gonna respond like that,
You hear that?
Does anyone
God?
else?
You're
you
an
can shrug as much
ass.
as you want. You fuck stick. You can do that if you want to, but like all I'm saying is that you're putting down some very seriously crossed emotional wires for everybody.
Stop sending out them negative waves.
Mind games. Mind
Somebody
games.
Does it?
It's like
Can anyone
fucking
else
Armageddon
actually
repeating
heal?
all over again?
Hey, I have nothing to do
I'm
with your
firing
conversation.
shots at you, you fuck.
Okay, alright.
God damn.
Okay.
Well, that escalated quickly.
Balazar, it's your turn, because we started at the top of your turn.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
Left.
Do something.
Right.
God. Right,
Oh, left.
right.
Okay, I'm gonna use my fire breath in a cone that will not hit anyone, which I'm pretty sure it won't because it's only 15 feet.
Not hit anyone, so you're
Well, not hit anyone
Just
that's
gonna turn
friendly.
Got
Trying
it,
to
okay.
intimidate them.
Just gonna intimidate them, yeah.
I was gonna say, that's gonna be pretty bad.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
spook them.
DC
Nice.
13 deck save.
So that's gonna hit the werewolf and the boar, right?
Yeah.
What was the range of that? 15 foot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will that hit the...
Yeah, he can
'Cause it's-
make it.
Yeah, that'll actually hit all three of them.
Wait, how will it hit the furthest one away?
Shut
'Cause
up.
it'll wrap round the
Shut up.
It's fire.
But it's 20 feet away.
Shut
Oh,
up.
20 feet, never mind, okay. Yeah, so that'll be... No, that's not 20 feet, that's 15
It's
foot.
15.
You don't measure from the token that's firing it, you measure from the
First hit.
tile next to it.
Okay.
So from the boar down is 15.
And it's a DC 13 deck save.
Okay, let me open up all
They
my...
all roll nat 20s.
Tog, I will come to the East Coast and shoot you.
Wait, Tog's not on the East Coast.
Yeah, on the East Coast.
Close
Oh, you are?
enough.
Where is Massachusetts, Ben?
I don't know where you live
I've told you this before.
Then why would you say anything?
because I thought he lived in Moore.
No.
Inmore.
You lived in more.
Just somewhere in the.
I thought he was in one.
Hey.
I thought he was in one of those states nobody cares about.
I mean, he is.
What,
but-
Iowa? What,
I mean, it's
Nevada?
Massachusetts.
I don't
I mean,
understand
like,
it.
you
What
know.
does everyone have against Iowa?
There's nothing there.
No, but
Until
that's
that's
the
in
thing.
Nebraska.
We don't have anything. We don't have anything against Iowa. It's just there.
This.
Like the states that don't touch a major body of water don't count.
really just filler.
It's like
Unless they have
it's like
hookers and
Wa-
row.
Majority of your country, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's
well,
like Wales. Nobody like you kind of hate it, but you don't know why. It's just there, and they're slightly different.
we,
Than
Hey,
know
we
why
don't
we
hate
hate
the
it.
Wel-
The
we
sheep
don't-
shaggers.
We don't hate the Welsh.
Roach
Someone's
has a very
gotta
complicated
fuck the
relationship
sheep.
with Wales.
So-
What is where they even?
I wouldn't say
So
Welsh
that's
is probably the good
DC
comparison here.
15.
All the Welsh
bottom
people I know
one.
are really lovely. Just saying. It's like the
Okay,
North.
That one
Um,
fails.
No, it's the Midlands. It just doesn't
get-
exist.
Okay, the
It's 'cause
one
they get the
next to
frustrations
Bal-
out on the sheep, so
one
they don't
next
use it on other
to
people.
Barrack, the one next to Barrack succeeded, and then he fails. So the boar and the wolf to the bottom fail. So they take. You already rolled it,
Full.
yeah. 10.
And the other one takes half.
Okay. That actually hurt
It-
a little bit.
Is the boar dead?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna spend my last key point and use my disengage action as a bonus action.
Get the fuck
Okay.
out of Dodge.
That means you move
Yeah.
5 feet upward because that'd be the only way you can disengage. So there you go.
And then I'm gonna run. Well, not run, but move away.
You're going
Then
to
I'm
walk
going to
briskly
flee
away
like a
from the
coward.
combat.
Roach, I got a real quick question for you because I can't really see inside the building too well. Do you have it marked which character that I hexed before on the inside of the building?
Which,
And that's
uh,
me
The
done.
character that was hexed is the one that's now outside.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
he
the
ran
Yeah,
out
it's
of
the
boar.
werebore. That's why I have the
Werebore.
strength thing because you hit his strength
Right,
score.
right. That's what I thought, but I couldn't remember, and I can't see everybody on the inside, and I didn't know what you used for the hex.
Yeah, no,
tool.
there's
Okay.
just angry midgets in here, man.
Cool. So,
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's me done.
By the way, what was the shield thing? We gave somebody cast
Oh,
something or
Yeah, that was
That was
Shield
Bob.
of Faith.
no,
Shield
no,
of Faith.
no, it
Got it.
wasn't. It
There was Bob Protect or something like that.
yeah, Bob was
Yep.
using his 5-foot protection range on Balazar.
Bob protect.
Who's now no longer in that range.
Sorry.
The Emperor protects.
Bob
Alright.
protects.
Stand next to him.
I forgot that was
You-
a thing.
he is going to attack Xavier.
Get on. I'm fucking raging. Bring it on.
With a short sword.
Fight me! Fight me!
Fight me! Smash his face in the desk. Fight
This
me!
is where Tog's
Not
the only
that
person that
hard.
gets murdered.
Well, if I recall,
If he gets
14
beaten up by
doesn't
2
hit.
hobbits.
No, 14 does not hit. It's, I mean, I am fighting midgets. So, I mean,
I mean, they are using a dex
Okay.
weapon, though, so...
true. So they're dexterous midgets.
All right. Well, that's the end of
Dangerous
his turn.
kind.
Barrack, your turn.
Yes. Okay. I am actually gonna use. So if you disengage, that's a bonus action. Yeah.
No, it's an
No,
action.
it's an action.
Is an action.
Mm-hmm.
That fire thing was that a
I
bonus
have-
action then?
That's all, I used a monk thing. I used one of my magic key points.
He used monk bullshit already.
Yeah, because as parry, I don't think I ever disengaged from a battle, so I wasn't sure if it was.
I don't think I've ever run
That's
away.
annoying. See, I could use an. Then again, if I move away, could I still do it? I guess I no, because I can't because it's an action. To stay in combat. Spells at all.
What'd you say? Your first part of your sentence was cut off.
Does anyone else have any healing spells? Or am I the only one?
I think Christoph does.
Celestial Warlock.
What is heals?
Okay.
I'm on a roof right now.
I'm gonna use. I'm gonna have to use. That's how it works. How I think it does. Okay, I'm gonna use Bane.
I was born a werewolf.
Yeah.
Oh,
Submit. Yes. Then you guys can see it there. Up to 3 creatures of your choice that you can see within range must make charisma saving throws. Whenever a target that fails this saving throw makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
I remember this
Which ones are
spell.
you targeting?
The 2 werewolves and the boar. It's only 30 feet, so they're the only ones I can get to, really.
Okay, and what's that? By the way, Ben, your hot mic can hear that through your mic.
My speakers are off.
No, I'm saying we're hearing like I'm hearing a white noise through your microphone right now.
Just no
And or something.
white noise.
Could be the
So,
computer.
what's the DC for that?
Sounds like a computer fan.
What are the duration, casting time on? Let's make a charisma saving throw. Okay, so it is.
What's your DC? Just your spell DC. It didn't. It's not be on your spell page.
12.
12. Okay. So.
I was going through, so I knew. I was looking through. I just wanted to read what it was. Charisma.
Ooh,
Hopefully, these guys aren't
he succeeded.
charismatic.
Turns out we attacked the charismatic as all fuck group.
Werewolf fails. Gets a Bane. Actually, not the red, because I used that for that Bane green. And then the other werewolf. He fails.
Alright, 2 out of 3 is not bad.
2 out of 3 is not bad. By the way, the boar is bloodied.
Okay.
By a lot, actually. Probably should put that one earlier.
It's fucking hurting.
Okay. And then, yeah. So what's and is that the end of your turn?
Because that's my action. I can't move away, I guess. So
You can move away. You take an attack of opportunity.
Oh, he'll attack me. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Wait a second. I just want to make sure my spell. No, that's fine. Right, there we go. Yeah, I'll move away. As well. 1.
All right. He takes an attack of opportunity.
4.
To my chat, here's what the world map looks like. Kind of. There we go.
And he has to every time he makes that, he has to roll a d4.
I can go way back there. Actually, I'll go there. Kill me.
He rolled a 9 because he has Bane, so
Local area.
Okay, doesn't hit. See, Bane worked out for me. That's what...
Well, I mean, he rolled a 10 originally, so.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Bane or no Bane, he was.
I mean, just in case, it allows me to make some easier for me to get away. Hopefully.
Is that the end of your turn? Okay. Okay.
I don't know what Bane looks like. What would that spell look like?
I guess it would look like what you want it to.
Yeah.
I always imagined it as it's like
I imagine like Emperor Palpatine, just lightning comes out of his hands and hits them, and then they get hurt.
no,
they
because
can't.
it doesn't
They do less.
directly injure them. I reckon it's like a thing in their mind that's like plays with the subconscious and makes them think like they're cramping or something. Just something.
It comes up my hands like a little ghost and slithers in the air and into
you know when
Henry.
you get like a tension in your neck and stuff, and you feel like it just it's just off-putting. That's what I think Bane is.
Henry.
Hello, there's a woman
Around
here.
it. Yeah, around a tree, you see a woman who's dressed in mostly leathers and other vestiges of like a not civilized past.
Uh-oh.
Come around a tree. When she sees you, you see her take the spear that is that's in both of her hands, and she aims with one hand and just chucks the spear towards you.
Uh-oh.
I thought it was gonna be she takes the spear out of your follower.
Yeah, rips it out of my follower and looks at you.
I thought you were going to take it another way.
Hopefully he doesn't have hepatitis.
Oh, Jesus.
My mine's worse then.
21 versus AC?
That hits.
Okay.
This isn't
Fucking
the Warhammer
21.
Fantasy roleplay.
Jeez, that was a good roll.
It's a good thing she didn't have advantage, because if she did, she would have rolled a critical on there.
She's already killed a man, she's dangerous.
She's already murdered someone.
I'm at
Sure, I mean, that someone was a
so,
commoner,
yeah.
but...
Okay, and you see her, she adjusts her aim a little bit, adjusting for the wind, and lets loose this spear, which flies true straight towards you. And before you get a chance to block or dodge out of the way, it goes straight into the meat of your side, and just hanging there. You take 9. Actually, you take 9 piercing damage.
Jeez.
Ow.
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 Hey, at least now you got
Ow.
a spare.
And for
Yeah.
my chat, here's my stats on the screen right now because they were asking about my intelligence.
This is the
Ow.
first. If they don't watch Midge, this is the first time they've even seen this campaign.
Yeah.
I realized. Yeah, they're fighting werewolves and shit. They're fighting lycanthropes.
We're fighting
Lycanthropes. Or, they don't know some of these people are.
Werepig!
I've called my
Rebel!
I've called my bits today the Lycanthrope Awareness Fund.
Throat awareness fun.
I wish you guys were more aware when it came to this fight, because God.
Don't pin this all on us. Some of us were
See,
thinking
we're
with
just
brain
really
holes.
good at role playing. None of us are professional adventurers.
Hey, Kristoff,
My character.
it's your turn.
Yeah. Okay. So
You just saw a giant, saw a giant 7-foot tall dragonborn run, cowering away
Run
from
Pansley
fight.
away.
Speaking of which,
Speaking of running away,
1,
Pansley.
2, 3, 4. I'm gonna hide behind him, and because I feel he's big enough for me to use as partial cover. If it ever comes down to that, I'm just gonna stick my head out from around his ass and just call to him and be like, "I got your back!" And then I'm going to Eldritch Blast on the werebore.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast.
Oh!
Oh! Holy shit!
Finally.
Holy shit! He's rolling
I
today.
did it!
Critical
I
hit.
did it!
Wow. I've never seen the stars align before. This is
His
amazing.
brain explodes.
Okay. Plus
Plus your head.
2d6 for my hex.
This is gonna hurt.
That's not half bad.
14 damage.
Oh, that ain't bad.
14 damage.
I'm just gonna the blast of silvery green energy is gonna slam into the pig, and I'm gonna look shocked. I'm just gonna look down at the wand in my hand, just be like, Rickard, I think I figured out how to use this finally.
Oh my god.
Oh, is your
Richard just
focus a wand?
Yes.
I thought it was a book for some reason. You just have a
Rickard
I-
just kind of nods towards Kristoff. It's like the fourth fucking time that you guys have spoken over the top of me. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, you're really quiet. In all honesty,
I didn't hear you say a word. I'm sorry.
No,
Yeah.
we haven't heard you.
I'll
She didn't
raise you up. I actually have you on 200%. Actually, I can't raise
Jesus
you up.
Christ.
What were you wanting to say then?
I just said it. Carry on.
Was it just Rickard? Because we didn't hear anything past that. That's what we're saying.
You guys hear me?
All we heard was you shout your own name.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we just heard you shout Rickard, and that was it.
Yeah, that was.
And then oh, you guys talked over me, and then nothing.
Fuck's sake.
So maybe that's why we're talking over you, is because something's wrong with the microphone.
Yeah, no, because I have you at 200% and I didn't hear anything other than you shout.
Okay, every input that I've got is at 100% right now.
We heard that sentence.
Okay, yes.
Yeah, we heard
now
that
we're hearing
sentence.
you fine.
So what did you say before? What were you trying to say?
Okay, well, Rickard just looks over to Kristoff and just kind of gives him a word sort of nod as he's fighting the werepig.
Okay.
Okay.
And that was all force damage, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assumed. I have a little note on
Sweet.
my screen right now. Right now is Kristoff force damaged.
And then I'm gonna duck back behind the
the Dragonborn.
yeah, and I'm
Get off
going
my
to
tail,
bonus,
goddammit.
I'm gonna bonus action dump 2d6 into him for healing. Roll another 2d6. All right.
Thank you.
You get 7 HP, which is, I think, it brings you back up to more than half.
So I'm just gonna lay my hand on his dragon butt and heal him.
Oh my.
I don't need to touch him. I could do it at 30 feet, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Just like internal
Yeah, I got
appraisal,
you.
just like
I got you
firm.
there.
But
Yeah.
like, oh man.
Just be-
When they do
It's
it like in
softer
the
than I
showers,
thought, though. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay.
That's all I got.
Wow.
All right, Hal, you have a spear out of your side right now. It
Yeah.
hurts.
Can I pull that out for free?
I'll allow it.
Can I
like,
rip
just
that
one
out
of those
of my
things. That was,
body?
oh, Christ. Okay.
You have a spear now.
Good throw back.
Could throw it back.
Catch, bitch!
No, but I don't want to give her a pole arm that she can stab up with.
Throw it back at her, and she just
She just throws at you again.
Catches it, throws it back.
Just playing catch with a spear is like a new level of
Hey, in America, lawn darts were a thing when we were kids.
Yeah.
Bob remembers.
Yeah, I was the victim of one at one point.
oh,
Oh, Jesus.
Can you guys hear me okay?
yeah.
Yes.
Now we can.
Yes,
Now
now
Yeah,
we can.
now we can.
Please
It must have been a
reveal us.
glitch or
Hold on.
something.
I don't know
No,
why, but my everything was wanting to use my like headset mic instead of the nice AT 2020 mic that I've got. So,
That would explain it. That's why you were so quiet and we could barely hear you.
well, yeah, because the microphone's like coiled back into the headset, like away from me. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Oh, fair. So,
So,
I'm
Hal,
I'm
what are you
gonna fire at this woman with my longbow.
Okay,
With a
remember,
flaming
you have... Yes, you have flaming arrows, and for a bonus action, you can light them.
I
with
am
the torch
gonna
you
light
have.
this bitch on fire.
Advantage because he's at a higher elevation.
I was going to give him that already, but okay.
16 versus AC.
Let me just check. What is she? I've got 3 character sheet
She's a
templates up
bitch.
right now.
Also, there's a question from chat. So,
Yes.
Baggy is. This is not anything to do with D&D. So continue like
Okay.
your searching there, God. But he's asking. He's gonna have to go to prom soon, and he's asking us.
That's a hit.
Any. Oh, good.
That's that one.
8 piercing, and then what do you want me to roll for fire?
A D6.
He's asking us for advice on how not to be shy around a girl. I think we're the worst people to have
Yeah.
to ask that.
I
My
would speak
wife
for
asked
yourself,
me
buddy.
out, so...
One.
Ooh.
One. Every fire damage I've
Okay.
rolled so far has been a 1.
Yep.
Just talk about your D&D obsession. It'll go great.
I mean, that is a bit of a weird question to pose to a bunch of people that are streaming or recording, D&D for Twitch and YouTube.
I mean,
That's a
the
little
only
bit of an odd
thing I
question.
can say
Yeah,
is kind
we
of
know what we're talking about when it comes to women.
just
Yeah,
kind of
Those are married?
Actually, technically, now I think about it, I think
Hey.
half the people here are married.
Married.
So,
Me, Bob,
yeah.
and G are married. Midge has a girlfriend. Roach, you got a girlfriend too.
Me and
I
Chris
know
are
about
forever
Chris and
alone.
Tog.
actually,
No, we're
Chris-
forever alone.
okay.
so-
Secret is the secret is
Statistically, head of the curve.
Yeah.
get to make it.
So,
I just say be yourself.
Keen.
That's all
They,
you can do.
something's going right. He is going
Be
to
yourself,
prom
unless you're
with a
really
girl,
creepy.
right?
He is already a foot ahead than me and Chris.
No, I think we're at the point where he's trying to ask her out. I think
Oh.
that's where it is.
Oh, well, I mean, still, that's further ahead
Ask
than
her
me
to
and
prom,
Chris.
maybe.
As
I still stand by it. Be yourself unless you're really creepy, then try to be somebody else.
Yeah. As long as you don't meet the profile of the Zodiac killer or something, you'll be
So
you'll
don't
be
be
fine.
Ted Cruz.
As long as you're not like me, you should be good. As long as you don't. What was
Sure
that
that
joke
you
I
don't-
said at one
you don't
point?
make-
Somebody said
like them too
it's very Roach to be incredibly specific about things in a creepy way. And I said, yeah, that would really suck if you asked somebody out. Just show up to a woman. Hello, Becky, age 23, lives at 2400, like South Sherman Oaks.
I remember this joke. I remember this shit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, I think it was like I don't remember what it was. It was some long time ago. Don't be that.
Yeah. Like if someone doesn't like you for who you are already, then
There's no
Being
point.
someone else isn't going to help the situation.
yeah.
But I
Yeah.
think it's one of the important things is make sure you have some kind of rapport with them already, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Just be friendly and like.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Act like you don't
If
care.
you get
Eight
friend
piercing and
zoned,
1 fire.
move the fuck on.
Run.
Run, screaming.
Which actually I
away.
realized that might not work because I actually just straight up cold asked my current wife
Yeah, I was
out.
about to say that's why I haven't said anything, Bob, because I know that story and I was just going to leave it out.
It's like now I'm thinking about it.
Wasn't
It's
it like a
you
star,
know.
like in line at a Starbucks or something?
No, it was like a really shitty 24-hour like truck stop tire.
Oh god.
Oh
Oh my
god.
god. So a shitty Starbucks. Okay, so is that the end of your turn now?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. This one is going to
I'd like the bonus action. Ask for advice.
is going to disengage.
Oh, I forgot that Tog was inside the building I set on
Yes, I'm
fire.
fighting midgets. I'm fighting midgets in a burning building.
That's the end of their turn.
I mean, is it actually like catching on fire, or are there just a couple spots that are now burnt and charred?
Oh,
Yeah,
technically, it's only been on fire for 12 seconds. So,
Did the wall catch fire from my breath at all?
no, kind of just like the wall's been treated like it's a whitewash, so it doesn't
Okay.
necessarily catch.
Did you ever hear the story of the vertical flamethrower the British invented to defend ships from bombers?
What?
Yes,
Yeah,
we were a
they built
wonderful
a
race of
very large vertical flamethrower that you would mount on the deck of a ship. And when like a German plane was making a low-level attack, because they would do bouncing bombs, they would skip them across the surface of the water or do torpedo runs. They would hit the plane with the flamethrower when it pulled up to go over the side of the ship. And then they realized that, hey, when the plane's going 200 miles an hour, the flames don't do anything to it. You have to be in the fire for a while. Also, it doesn't prevent the bomb from hitting you if you attack the plane after it releases it.
And one of the main problems was they couldn't control the spray and overflow because of the wind. So if there was high winds in a certain direction, they would set their own like central cabin and control centers and stuff, and like the bridge on fire. It was an all-round bad idea.
God damn it!
How do we get
Like a
from Prom
slight
Night to flamethrowers?
miscalculation.
I don't know. We have
Trust
a
that they're pretty
magical ability.
related.
We have the magical ability to fucking derail any conversation.
No, that was apt. It was the
Sure.
core concept
All
was
right.
that you have to stay in the fire for a period of time to catch fire.
So
that a
in the
The date is
know.
hot, so
you
like
see
fire.
the half. I think it would be Rickard and
Definitely me.
Balazar and
Definitely
maybe
me.
Kristov. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Xavier, you could see it as well. You see this small halfling lady when she gets out to the near the fire, sees outside and slowly turns into turns into a large half humanoid, half rat creature.
Wow. Hello, Mr. Frodo. You like rat?
And Brother Xavier.
Holy shit, there's a rat there now! But there's still the dude on the table. So, I'm going to recklessly
Aha!
attack him. Of course, I'm
Okay.
still raging, but I get advantage with this now, but he gets advantage on me. Not that I
You
fucking
hit.
hit. That is bludgeoning with a silvered surface.
Oh, right, you have a silvered weapon.
Yeah, I have a silvered weapon now. Fuck you, I do things.
Okay, he is bloodied. He is taken. It's like you just like get with this. Is it a two-handed warhammer?
It's
or
a
is it
two-handed. No, it's a one-handed warhammer.
It's a one-handed warhammer.
Yeah, because I have my shield. That's how I have my
Yeah,
19.
you just like swipe across with this huge chunk of metal and just like catch not his face fully, but like partially, and just like you can hear bits of his teeth hit the opposite wall, like as they crack and fling out.
Ow.
It was a solid hit.
Stop resisting!
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, we're done.
Okay, this guy, he is going to.
Oh no, no, no! Protect me, dragon!
Go up to the dragon and try and hit him with a
Kick to the
what did he
groin.
have?
Come on, Bane.
Been playing a lot of BattleTech, Mitch.
This
I
is
haven't played any
2.
BattleTech.
Oh, because that's like the
that's
most
a
common
shame.
melee attack.
Robot
Robot kick to the nuts.
I've been sat in a dark room playing Cultist Simulator.
That game's interesting.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it.
Well, I played
Cultist
Sunless Sea, so
Ah,
I'm familiar with the company.
I really want to play Sunless Sea. I haven't
It's
had a
good.
chance.
I think
really
it's
good.
it's very story based, so I think you would like it, Roach.
Yeah.
Three.
And it's also
Okay,
not
so
very
with
forgiving.
the-
Get ready
with
for
three,
Victoria 3.
I have to remember the Bane is still on this guy, so that with -3 on what he just rolled is a 20 versus AC hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't act so smug.
I'm not being smug. I'm just.
I don't
Really?
have anything bullshit like the barbarian with a shield and still get fucking unarmored fucking bullshit.
That sounds broken to me, but if it specifically says it in the rules, what am I to do?
3 slashing damage.
You're saying you're bullshit. And I'm bullshit.
You think
You're
I'm
bullshit.
I'm a
He-
warlock.
He does hit you, but it seems that you're just able to like barely get yourself out of the way of the full swipe, and just like it kind of like lightly grazes your scales. It hurts, but you've cut yourself. Well, I guess you don't shave. Never mind. This is what shaving. This is what cutting yourself shaving probably feels like. You think?
Okay.
That's
Contemplated
the
that
end.
a lot in the past.
Okay, and
This is
this
the
is
thing.
the boar's turn. He is going to feel pain. Feel pain.
Experience
Currently.
beige.
Experience beesh. Yeah, for the first time in this whole combat, Rickard, you see him like rear back, and he instead of trying to hit you with his maw that he has in his hand, he instead goes at you with his large tusks that are jutting out from his lower jaw. Tries to just gore you. Like what's it called? He's just trying to
Gore.
Gore
is it
you.
gore? Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just trying to gore you with these huge tusks.
Gore board.
Mm.
Morgor. Morgor.
Well, that doesn't sound pleasant.
Yeah, it's not.
You're getting gored.
Being bored.
And what does Shield of Protection do?
Well, that's only in effect if someone's near me. So what that does is it impart, unless they're attacking me, then imparts disadvantage on them.
Okay, so yeah. All right.
But there's nobody around to protect, so it's just me.
All right. I
Alright.
just want to make sure that way. I took
It's
that
just
off
my
of your thing.
ATDC. That's all it is.
Okay, 21 versus AC.
Yes.
Okay. We've got somebody here with a 20 AC. I'm going to ask every time for even these high ones.
19, not 20. I'm not fucking broken. God.
I mean,
Tog, I want to kill your character.
19
Right
for a level 2 character is pretty good.
now. Yeah. Oh!
It's like my
Shit.
job is to block damage or something.
Yeah,
10 slashing damage.
I'm still up.
Yeah,
Bob,
that was
how do you spell Megan's name? Because I never knew. Which spelling is it?
An Irish one, Meagan.
A.
And I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Okay. Don't read into what you had to do for
That
that.
sounds like you're affected now.
That's
sounds like
Don't
you're
read
gonna have a
it.
bad.
I'd like you to make
Don't worry
sure
about
what
it.
happens. Oh, you don't need to know about that.
played enough D&D to know this is all nonsense. You don't need to worry about this. Excuse me.
Rickard, it's your turn.
Blah.
23.
You hit.
That's a silvered sword as well.
It is.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Except he
Wow.
can't roll damage.
Remember,
Except
me
he
and
can't
Rick-
roll damage for shit.
I haven't been roll very well in a lot of things. Like I have my
That's
initiative
a
is 5.
1. That's a 1. You just rolled.
Like I haven't scored very high in the initiative order for all the combats we've done. Been near the bottom.
Though surprisingly, when you slash with your longsword, you cut across like his lower abdomen, and you just see him like he's shaking and swaying. He's almost dead. This guy is being held together by just sheer willpower and hate at this point.
Hate power.
Crazy.
That's the end of
glue.
my turn.
All right.
Watch Sir Waffles get a kill.
Hey, does Sir Waffles have a silver cap
Silver-
on his tooth?
Silver fangs. Silvered canines.
Hey, I mean,
Okay, Midge. Next thing we need to do: find a veterinarian and replace his canines with silvered canines.
I feel like other people should get silvered weapons
No,
before the damn
Yeah,
dog.
myself
I
included.
don't need one.
no, I don't believe that. I
You
think
could
the dog
have gotten 20 silver arrows instead of getting a silvered warhammer or sword, but
I think the dog deserves. He's done enough damage to justify silver weaponry.
Right.
Didn't he fucking kill a dire wolf?
Yes.
yes. I think he
So
killed 2
Waffles is
direwolves.
gonna. He's seen the werewolf attacking Balzar, who he knows to be a friend of his
Buddy.
master's, and he launches into attack. So Waffles uses bite. Hold on.
How effective is it?
Sir Waffle
Is
uses
that the one that
bite.
knocks it down?
Bark.
Bork, bork, nom nom.
Here comes the flare missile.
Deploy to yes. Oh, you watched Donut Operator?
Why can't I roll that?
Donut
Oh shit!
operator, I
No,
don't know.
it's +3, so it's a D10.
You ever been hit by a
Roll
large
manually
breed
then.
dog running full speed?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a lot of. It packs a
It's
lot of
not
punch.
fun.
It's
It's
a-
not fun.
22?
Fuck.
Yeah, that hits.
Is Waffles missed?
No.
No, Waffles hasn't
No.
missed an attack.
No, Waffles is not missed.
Waffles is a better teammate than some of you people in terms of damage output.
Does 1d6.
Though technically, I think this combat's offset that.
2
Okay, never
piercing
mind,
damage,
that's-
and then can you roll a strength saving throw?
Oh shit! You're. Oh, and he has to hit, and he has Bane on him too.
Yep.
Yeah, he's a werewolf, right? Yeah, and that's the
Fucking
werewolf.
missile, bitch.
I've got a lot of character sheets up. So he takes a strength saving throw.
Roll the bane.
I know. I'm rolling it.
Why would a server host have a Discord that's not for support? Who hangs out on a Discord server for that?
An Arma 3 server host.
This-
That's exactly what I'd
this-
expect.
This is who I'm talking to. Well, I got a response back because the only thing that's not working right now on the server is Task Force Radio. All the other mods, yeah, TFAR.
Yeah.
So I sent the ticket. I sent the ticket in, and I got a response. I actually updated it because it was having a different error this time. And the question I get back is, "What version of TeamSpeak 3 have you got running?" It's like, well, this is the version, and we all know that this works because we were doing this last night. We were playing, and I think there was no problem. So it's not a problem with our server, and it's not a problem with our clients. Problem with the server. You know, it's like, and then I'm looking at his signature, and have you tried our forums? Like, yes, I have tried the forums, of course. I've gone in there.
I've got a
checked that.
Discord.
No
Yeah, I
info.
just saw that.
And there's a Discord server, but it's got in parentheses not for support. So I gotta think who hangs out just in a server host Discord for not support reasons?
Yeah, that does seem really weird. Okay, so he rolled a 5 for his save, but then I rolled a 4 for the Bane. So he
Wow.
rolled a 1.
Oh wow.
So technically, that's not a natural
not-
one,
it's
so he
not a
doesn't
natural one,
suffer
so it's not-
anything. But he is on the ground.
Yes, he's very much on the ground because it's a DC 11. So Waffles runs over and just, although it doesn't obviously purchase because it's a werewolf, the sheer weight of Sir Waffles from the side has knocked this werewolf prone.
I'm just imagining like a
Just
mastiff or something running full bore and just jumping at somebody.
We already
Like, not
decided
even
it's
Full bore. I get it.
trying-
it's a German Shepherd. That's why he's Das Bork all the time.
Yeah, Dustborg.
Meanwhile,
just-
Roach's cat's licking itself in the background.
And that would be Sir Waffles' turn.
Rudy, not in front of the camera.
Hope you don't plan to put this up on YouTube.
God, it's gonna get demonetized.
Cat porn.
Inappropriate content.
At least she's not bothering me for once. Spent the last half hour writing up notes, and she's been at the base of my chair, just meowing at me, trying to get me to pick her up. So that's Sir Waffles' turn, which is actually very effective. So Sir Waffles used bite. It's super effective. And I think it's the end of his turn. This one's going to disengage. 5, 10, 20, 30.
Get this dog some armor.
Okay. That's
think
the end
that's
of that
your
guy's turn. Yeah, it's your dog. And hey,
You gotta
Belzar.
punch the wolf
You've got
that's
a
on the ground.
prone werewolf on the ground in front of you, but you get advantage
Yeah.
on this.
Punch it with the silver between my knuckles.
Got it. You hit.
Ooh. Fist does more damage than Bob's sword.
It's just not been hard to outperform Rickard so far.
I feel like Bob's hitting everybody with
Did
the
did
wide end of
Rickard
the
kill
sword.
that noble through indifference or just like an accident?
He tripped
was
and fell on his own
That's part of the
sword.
story. Is that it was kind of an accident? Yeah, because the noble challenged him to a duel, and he's just like, "I've never held a sword before, but okay."
So you mean the noble wanted to kill himself as he just charged at the sword that was held aloft forward?
It's kind of like when a drunken Klingon challenged Quark to a fight.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh God, don't. Yeah. Yep, I remember that actually. Yeah. Okay.
And that's it for me.
It's a, just like punch him in the face. These
Get down.
things.
Also, good doggo waffles.
Das Bork.
Bork, bork.
Christoph, can you stop standing on my tail, please? Really hurts.
That's no deal. Bobbing and weaving while nothing's coming at me.
Ooh, that was actually the wrong person. That guy's still there. It's this one. It's there now. Yeah, so this guy instead, he moved down. He moved up to regard, but he didn't attack. That's what happened instead of that halfling moving, because I mixed their portraits up in the turn order.
No, that's my brother.
And now this guy, now he's going to do that. He's going to do disengage, move there. Okay, Barrick, your turn.
Okay, now that I'm a bit more around other people, I feel a bit more secure. Now I'll put Bane on them as well.
Werewolf on the ground.
I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to use my touchy-feely damage dealing spell.
You're gonna touch him with your
Inflict
taint.
wound.
Just gonna walk over.
Is inflict wound is not a concentration, right?
It's
Because
Just does damage once.
I just want to double check because you do have a concentration spell. up right
concentration.
now.
The box will be ticked, yeah. If it is,
Yeah, if it is.
it's not. It's not ticked. Then it's not concentrated.
Okay. Well, you have advantage on this because he's prone, and it's a.
Oh,
melee.
wait. You mean? Oh, wait. No, it is Bane's concentration.
Yeah, but is
Yeah,
But
Bane-
inflict wounds is not.
But inflict wounds is not.
Oh,
Yeah,
So
that's
it's
what I want
okay
to know
then.
because
Yeah.
you can't cast two concentration spells at the same time.
okay. Just make. Okay. I thought
so
maybe you were
that's-
going to say something like if I attack or something and I'm concentrating, I can't or something. But okay.
No, if you
Boop,
get
boop,
hit, if you get hit while you're in while you have a concentration spell up, there's a chance you could lose concentration and the spell dissipates. But that is not the case right now. You have advantage because this is he's a prone. You're doing a melee touch attack, so you do hit with that 14.
I was lucky, I guess.
Shotgun formation.
Actually, it looks like the monument inside of the Minecraft server, just on its
I
side.
saw that the other day. Who built that?
I'm pleasantly surprised no one's found where I'm at on the server yet. I've been there for a couple of days.
Touching him. Take this, you foul beast.
It's actually a pretty low roll for you.
Yeah.
Nah, it wasn't that great.
All right, but you do
Oh well,
you do hit.
it's average. It's average.
You do like lay your hands on him, and from where you touch, these like tendrils of necrotic energy spread through his back, and you see like skin starting to rot and slough off, fur going white and dropping off of the skin in the area around where you've touched.
That was a hell of a snoop boop.
Bad.
bad doggo.
And that's the end of your turn.
Yes.
All right. Bit of a wind up to that answer. Yeah. No.
Nope.
What are you gonna throw at me now?
Flame.
Don't taunt. God.
I specifically said throw. I want to see her throw something at me. I just want this to turn into a weird game of catch.
Oh, he's measuring.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna put a little music on my end.
Oh yeah, I forgot to put on the battle music. Okay. She is going to. You see her dig her heels into the ground and then sprint towards you.
Oh. Well. Okay.
Vicky 2. Music to waltz by.
I'm still on an elevated surface, so.
Yeah, when she gets near the actual place and she rolls a 19 on this, you see her in mid stride jump and land next to you onto the actual.
She misjudges it and flies
hut.
over the building.
How sturdy is this fucking roof?
I used logs to get up here. She just full on jumped up. Holy shit.
She's a werewolf.
Midge, show that person who
She's not in a
asked about the
werewolf
prom.
form right now.
No, but she still has all
The person who asked
stats
about the
that are-
prom, Midge.
Yeah.
To deal with women with this woman.
So, by the way, I guess I'll put this on just for some music, or at least for some background. But yeah, she gets on there, but she uses all of her movement and her action to get up there. So now she is standing next to you.
Okay. I gotta try and push her off.
So it's just what she threw at you that time was herself.
Just push her
Yeah.
off the roof. I use pushing attack.
She is desperate if she's throwing herself at you.
Oh.
Not going to prom with her.
Kristoff, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Not my brother. I'm gonna go. Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
You see a giant man bear pig.
I'm sorry about that. Mother called.
That's
bear
all.
pig.
That looks almost dead, and a werewolf that looks fairly good.
Siri.
All right. Eldritch blast on man bear pig.
Oh, did the guy run away?
That's a hit.
Damn. He did
Fucking
figure
hell,
it out.
man.
Okay, that is 12 points.
Oh,
of
figured out where the
force
pop-up
damage.
sites
This
are.
one's body
Holy
goes straight
shit,
back
man.
through the window
Also-
next to it.
So
Oh,
Rickard,
Wait. Also, 13 points. of force damage. Okay, that one fizzled, but
Isn't it
okay.
an extra d6
13.
because he's hexed?
Yeah, that's what the one
Yeah.
was.
Yeah.
so Rickard,
Yes.
you hear from behind you your brother's telltale words of power as he
No, you hear.
I hear the fire alarm.
Yeah, as he, which always happens right before he launches his attacks.
Oh my
And
god.
this is coming from right behind you, so you brace yourself for the inevitable hit into your back that always seems to happen. But you hear instead this fizzling energy rush past your head at incredible speed, and when you open your eyes, you see the pig with a hole in its chest and the energy like sizzling in it, and it just drops to its knees and goes forward, dead on the ground.
Nice.
Okay, bonus
Sit
action.
down!
Hex, to the werewolf next to Rickard,
Got it.
We're gonna have bacon for days.
and end turn.
What is it? What's it going to be hexing? Strength again?
Yeah, strength.
Strength. Okay. All right, and that's the end of Kristoff's turn.
Henry's come to see us.
Okay.
Oh, I missed the chance. Should have gone up there, and she goes like, "Henry, I've come to see you."
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action to switch to my sword and shield. Oh, actually, scratch that. No, I can't do that. I don't have any. Yeah, I'm gonna switch bonus action, switch to my sword and shield, and then can I try and like shield barge her off the building?
You can certainly try.
What would you want me to roll for that?
Uh,
Athlete. Opposed strength.
I
It'd
would
be
go
like
opposed strength, probably.
opposed strength, yeah.
Okay.
So roll yours.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
Arguably, I don't. Oh fuck.
Yeah, well, that didn't work.
Oh fuck.
I whiffed.
Whip hard.
You just and she just holds out her hand and she just like
She's got that thing where she just puts her hand on your head and it's just like, that's cute.
you can't make any movement. Unfortunately, that's your action. Because yeah.
But
You can't make any headway.
Alright.
Roach,
Yes.
which way did the dude that was standing on the table in this house go?
Down the hallway.
This hallway? Right here?
No.
Oh, we need music and background.
Okay, that one. Alright, awesome.
Okay,
Shit,
I am.
son. Things got
Oh,
serious.
that's my turn.
That's the end of your turn. Got it. Alright. And this one is going to... It's gonna make a dexterity check to get through the fire.
Why would it want to go out there?
Its friends are dying?
I mean, it is a were-rat. It is a coward.
You know that.
Rolls a 20. Not a natural 20, just 20. No,
Rolls a
total.
fucking 20 and just jumps over the fire. Just
It's through
gonna wrap over
there
it.
for double movements. That was 10.
No, 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 no!
And it's going to... It's gonna hit you. It draws out a short sword and tries to stab you with it.
Okay. No, no, popping and weaving still. No, don't hit me, Rickard!
get out!
Don't hit you.
I need an adult!
So that.
Ben, if you get hit, do you make the same noise?
No.
No, it's a higher pitch.
It's like the steam comes out of you, and you're like,
It's
it's the
involuntary.
Windows error noise.
It's
Hell.
involuntary.
Don't-
What happens when you blue screen when there's something coming out of your speakers and it just repeats that same note like over and over and over and over and over
Oh,
and over and over?
oh God. That's the. Okay. Xavier, it's your turn.
Horrifying noise.
Horrifying.
Come back here!
I take it, Bob, that you're talking to the Ping Perfect
I can't
guys.
see a. I cannot see a
At
thing.
the same time, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm
Roach,
getting
could you do
emails
my,
every time they reply to you.
Roach, could you do my hood lantern, please? I can't see a fucking thing in here.
You. Before this combat started, you put it out.
Could what would it be? A bonus action or an action to
It would
Light
be a
it.
bonus action.
Can I light it as a bonus action? Because I cannot see a thing.
the house is on fire, isn't it? Shouldn't you
Yeah,
be able to
but
see?
in here I cannot see it.
He just walked into the cupboard, so
What would that be? That's what is that? That's 20 foot of light.
Yeah, 20 foot of light, 10 foot bright, 10 foot dim.
Okay, 20 foot of light. Drop off at 10. You have light now. You just got to change your the facing of your token to look around because it's got a 40-degree arc.
Hang on, let me fucking explore the room so I can actually see what's going on in here because I can't turn my token.
Oh, hold
What is
on.
NG
Hold
what is
on.
NG
Stop
doing?
moving it, and I'll turn your token. Damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Turn it to face like that way.
NG role playing a goldfish?
Yes.
There you go.
Holy shit, I'm inverted.
I turned your token.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Was that like a
20,
Galaxy Quest reference?
30. Alright, I'm gonna, like, look around in all directions. Do I see the little asshole?
No, you're in a room with a bed right now.
Okay. So, yeah, I just charge after him, screaming, where'd you go?
You went down a hallway and then immediately took a left into a bedroom.
Oh!
So that's the end of your turn.
Oh, yeah. That is the end of my turn.
Now this guy's turn. He's going to stand up. His current prone position. Now being surrounded, is going to try and... Does he go after the dog, the dragon, or the dwarf?
The dog didn't actually hurt.
The dog knocked him on the floor.
Yeah.
You ever
The
gotten
dwarf did
you
inflict
get the
like,
wind knocked out of you pretty
15
good when there's
damage.
60 pounds of solid muscle running at you.
dwarf rotted.
You're a
its flesh
massive
off.
lizard. You're a massive lizard.
I've been
I
knocked over
like
by a
how-
happy
I-
dog.
I like
Dragon
how
motherfucker.
I like how you're trying to throw Barrack under the bus.
I'm just saying not the dog, because a werewolf.
The way you said that, Angie,
Oh,
made it
isn't
sound
it?
like it was just a part of like the usual like British parlance as like an insult. The way you said it, you're such a big lizard.
It's because we have a lot of those.
It takes a swipe
Lizard
at
people, I mean.
Waffles.
You keep your insults alive for centuries, and like most people forget the original
It's got Bane.
meaning.
It's got Bane and it's at disadvantage because it's flanked. So he rolled a 12 with disadvantage, and
Oh,
he
the
takes
Bane
a
just
negative,
saved it!
Takes a -4 to that.
Yeah, Waffles has an
Ooh.
AC of 12.
The
Yep.
dog is harder to hit than some people.
The
Yep,
dog is a
that's-
fucking badass, that's why.
That's the end of his turn. And
Dust.
Oh,
Werewolf is gone, so he's off there.
another dog
Rickard.
and call it chicken. So we have chicken and waffles.
I'm gonna hit this werewolf in front of me with my sword that's all silvered, or maybe not.
Are you?
That's not a hit. Unless, yeah, you don't have advantage on any for any
Okay.
reason. So.
Well, what is this? Is this a bonus action I can do? Well, stamina drop on. It doesn't say if it's an action or not.
What are you looking at?
Second wind. Is that an action or is that a bonus action? It doesn't say.
I think
What
it's a
does it
bonus
do?
action.
I think it might be a bonus action.
Most positive that it's a bonus.
Say the
action.
thing. There we go.
Yeah, bonus action to regain hit points.
Yeah, it says it right there.
Oh, huh.
Sure, can I have a fork?
I was looking for it in the header text. Okay, well, I'm going to use that. But,
I'm gonna use Penelope.
So 1d10 plus 2 for your, to heal. Nice.
23. That's the end of my turn.
All right. Sir
need to-
Waffle's turn.
Spork, it's gonna bite again.
Dust.
Swear to
I
God.
forgot he's dead. I still support the idea that he's a
And he
little
has
schnauzer.
advantage.
8. Okay. Well, just in case he gets a crit. Nope.
Nope.
All right. You hit.
He does. Pointless piercing damage, and then I need you to make a strength saving throw at DC 11.
Yeah, with the -4, or no, with the -1d4 because of Bane. Can I roll under a 3 on this fucking d4? For the love of God.
You originally rolled a 1, so yes.
11.
Oh, he makes it then, because that's the DC.
Oh, thank God. Hey, I didn't roll 4 at least. That's good.
And that will be Sir Waffle's turn.
All right. Is now going to be this werewolf's turn. That is attacking Rickard. Every time I say your character's name, Bob, I imagine Rickard Stark.
Yeah.
And just like how he just like unable to run serpentine patterns.
Who?
Serpentine.
Rickard Stark. Game of Thrones.
The kid.
Oh, okay. Yes. Okay.
little
All right. Now
kid?
you're talking about.
Shaggy dog.
The one that got
Yeah,
the one
who,
that got arrowed in the back because he couldn't
Yeah,
run zigzags.
Well, I'm sorry. We saw that character in like season 1, and then we never saw him again for like 6 years.
He went to
Actually-
the Prometheus school running away from things.
How'd you know his music teacher? Like the real guys.
Oh, you know
It's
Rickard's music
been
teacher.
quite a while since I've watched Game of Thrones. So
So he's
I
it's
know
not
his
Star Trek.
voice.
It's not Star Trek. You got to talk to me in Star Trek.
You know,
I can call it that shit quickly.
right.
We're not indexed for Game of Thrones right now.
Indexed for that. 15 versus AC. Against you, Rickard.
Against my what? I'm sorry.
15 versus AC.
Nope.
What's your AC?
18.
That's what he rolled. That's what he meant to say.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm just making sure. That's the end of his turn. Balazar.
Don't hurt the doggo.
Well, my brother's dying.
You hit. You don't have advantage because nobody's flanking
Yeah.
on his side. Slowly but surely, you're doing damage. It seems to be sticking with it. Like every time you punch, there's like a little cut, like more cuts and stuff from these like silver coins that you got in between your knuckles. Is that the end of your turn? No monk shit to do.
no monk shit to do.
Nope.
All right. This guy's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh God! No, there's more on the field.
It's a whole other damn company.
That's like playing BattleTech again. Jesus Christ!
You see
we
a
just-
halfling exit exit from the shadows from the side of the this old inn. He seems to be bloodied and frantically looking around before he begins moving down this way.
That's my kill.
Okay.
I need to get
See,
this
it's
other
his
werewolf off
turn.
of me so I can shoot the fucking explosive cart.
It's not
I-
explosive.
Get her off,
It's a
huh?
barrel of pitch. Nothing's under pressure.
Damn.
We had this conversation last time.
That's not how anything works.
Henry is not a man of science, he is a man of action.
Painted it red. That is how it works.
Eric, it's your turn.
Paint it red, it goes faster.
My chat's telling the barbarian to remember bonus action punch. Is that a thing? I've never
Oh.
played a barbarian.
Oh. Oh God.
Is it a silvered punch?
No, it's not a silver punch though. That's the thing. That's the problem, guys. I could punch them, but it's not gonna do shit to them.
But what's it gonna do?
It's a punch.
Oh, I totally forgot. I can make 2 strikes too. God damn it!
No, you can use a bonus action
Fucking
to punch them in
monk
the face.
shit.
You're a monk.
That's just fucking monk shit. That's what I was
That's
asking
fucking
for.
monk bullshit.
Barrack, what are you
bonus
doing?
punch is exactly what it says in chat. Remember bonus punch.
Yes,
I
bonus
keep
punch.
thinking key point, flurry of strikes. I forget.
Barrack, what are you doing?
And it was
All
your
right, I'm
hammer.
I'm just gonna try and kill this thing in front of me because this we can go help the others then. So I'm gonna use inflict wounds again.
All right.
Two.
You hit. I can tell not even by looking at the armor class, 'cause these things have fucking no armor.
My hands will hurt you, you fiend.
My hands will touch you.
Snoot boop.
I feel you all over. You feel
my.
pain.
What's with you two feeling people up?
People, I can't feel love.
Alright, you like grasp out at him with your hands and like grab onto like the sides of his face, his rat face, and you see the necrotic energy spread across his head and like black tendrils of like dead flesh kind of spread out from where you've touched him. He seems to be hurt. Not bloodied, but that definitely hurt him.
Jesus.
Got some goop right there.
Call cottage cheese. You want some?
Nope.
Is that the end of your turn?
I thought this was the one that was bloody.
No,
The
that one's
boar
not
was bloodied.
It'll be early for Bob.
No, boar's
Any one of them
fucking
that's
dead.
bloodied has a red mark next to their icon.
Yeah.
The boar's super dead.
Pork, pork.
Any pork, pork.
Okay.
Pork nom nom.
Amazon woman is going
Good luck,
to.
Midge.
Have fun, Midge.
Amazon woman is.
Avenge my dead comrade.
Just remember your goals.
I don't think
You're
he's attached to it.
Avenge him.
She like lunges
Was
at
attached
you,
to him.
and instead of stabbing at you with any weapon, she doesn't seem to have any. She instead lunges at you and grabs onto you, and brings you closer, and you can see her
My.
going in for a bite.
Oh no!
She's trying to get you off.
My.
Someone's going to the prom.
Yes, let's get I think we should let
Really
this one live.
verbal and inappropriate and slightly racist promposals.
20 versus AC.
Oh, that's a hit.
I know which one you mean.
Wait, how is biting racist?
There's a bunch. There's a
4 piercing damage.
Surprise, surprise! From Florida, a really racist promposal pic that went around that said something like,
Oh
If-
yeah,
if
it was
I
from
wasn't-
Florida.
said like if it said something like if I wasn't picking cotton, I'd be picking you or something like that.
Oh,
If I was
Yeah.
black,
Oh, I know
I'd
what you're
be
talking
picking
about.
cotton.
Yeah, if I
But
was
because
black,
I'm not, I'm
oh, yeah.
picking you.
I need you
Yeah.
to make a Constitution saving throw.
oh no. Oh god, no.
And she liked it.
Yeah,
Why?
She went with him too. That's the worst part.
She
is
put
that
it on the
works.
internet.
Oh, 17.
Well,
He's
they-
the one who
maybe
put it on
they're
the
made-
internet
They're
as
made
well.
for each other then.
All right.
Yeah, both racist twats.
Sorry, it
Don't-
cast
don't
as
read into that.
surpluses, but it's fine. Well, I know
It's like
what to
those,
read into that.
It's like those two dull hair lip people I made marry in CK2.
Fucking lycanthrope.
And that's the end. of
Romantic
her
as like
turn.
Homer or Ralph from The Simpsons.
Kristoff.
Okay, so technically, does Rickard still have his protection aura thing up?
No, it's not. It's
shit.
not how that works. That's not how that works. What it is
Oh,
if there's
shit.
somebody
I
next to me and there's an enemy within
completely
5 feet, I can declare protection on the person like next to me. And what happens is if anybody attacks that target, they get disadvantage on their attack
like
because I'm defending them.
Yeah, it's
They
that
have to
movie
attack.
thing of
So-
get back behind me.
Do they have? Do I have to be within 5 feet of you, or does the enemy have to be within 5 feet of you?
Let me look it up here.
Sounds
Protection.
like both.
When a creature you can see attacks a target than you that is within 5 feet of you. So it's the target that is within 5 feet.
Okay. All right, then I am going to go like this here.
Attack of opportunity just
Yeah.
triggered. It's gonna swipe at you with its sword. Ooh. 24 versus AC.
I think that just barely hits.
Okay.
Ow!
You gotta be shitting me. I rolled a 1 on both of those dice.
Fuck.
Wow, you did.
No, not
24.
1 HP.
He critted. He critted on that, by the way.
That was a crit.
Yeah, that was a crit, and he re-rolled
Can
minimum.
I use my inspiration to force a reroll or to impart disadvantage?
He might
Why-
statistically do more damage with a reroll.
I'll allow you to impart temporary disadvantage for that, but I'll allow you to do that, but you can't do it retroactively. I've already rolled the damage.
Oh, okay, so I'll keep that. So I just gotta suck that up. Ow!
Yeah.
Ow! 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 And then I'm gonna run up behind Rickard and be like, "Protect me, brother!" And then I'm gonna stick my wand over his shoulder and kerplash, kersplooch the guy in front of me. Eldritch Blast! I would like to use my inspiration to add a doodle to that.
To get advantage.
Yes.
Yeah, get yourself.
All
the
right.
crit.
To give
Where's all
myself
this luck in BattleTech?
Like kaboosh!
I'm waiting for the network like disconnect error now to pop up at some point here.
25 points of damage.
25 points of damage. Jesus Christ.
Who was that on the werewolf?
I'm the guy in front of Rickard.
Yeah, on the werewolf.
Okay, yeah, he's bloodied. You like it's like it's like that. It's like it's like a SWAT team breaching a building, but instead of like you having a Glock over a guy's shoulder and like your hand on his other shoulder, you've got like a wand and you're just it's like, part of his.
This is
part of
just
it is
slowly
like-
becoming a magical cop show. We did already discuss.
You said this. This
Bad
is what
boys,
the
bad
youth
boys.
become.
What you gotta do?
I'm the canine unit. Like,
And I would like
Patting
to
them
use,
down.
use like,
And the
use my
breacher.
bonus action to
Guards is filmed on location.
Guards filmed on
I would like to
location.
use my bonus action to dump 1d6 into myself.
Oh.
we rewatched Shrek this week. There's that scene in Shrek 2 where they have that. Whereas all the knights run out.
Catnip.
It is not mine.
All right, back up to full. All right,
What is it?
My turn.
What? Ben, what did you do? What did...
I made peace with that gypsy burrito.
Gypsy burrito. What?
Burrito gypsy.
He got rid of that bead.
Have we still
Burrito
got the
gypsy.
magical marble?
He threw out the marble. He threw it at the drunk, and the drunk's now cursed.
I flew to New York and I replaced the marble in my dad's house.
All right, Hal, it's your turn.
Okay, I am gonna use my action to disengage and get off of this building.
No, you're supposed to get her off.
Friends, we are
Oh
leaving!
my!
Oh.
So how? What do you want me to roll to get off the building?
Definitely going to
You
prom.
don't have to roll anything. It's
Super
gonna
go
take
to prom night.
It'll take you double movement to get off the building, so it'll
So
take you 10
10.
feet to get off the building.
What if he takes a running leap?
You
Can he
can't
get
get her
further?
off.
So you have 20 feet left to move now.
Everyone gets them off their first time, you know?
Midge, I don't know what they did, but they
Speak for
broke the
yourself.
server.
They broke.
I
I don't know what they did, but they broke the server.
Oh, Hal's looking bad.
And then I'm gonna use my action surge, not action surge, my fighting thing,
Second
my
wind.
second wind. Get me some health back, which is 1d10.
I like how he just heard a random horse whinny. Who brought a horse?
It's on the cart.
There's one on
It's
the
a werehorse.
it's so waffles.
Roach.
The original
Please
Sir
make a werehorse.
That's what I thought that rat was.
Okay, I would only accept Werehorse if the token was BoJack Horseman.
I mean, I used that Undertale character as
Yeah,
a
you-
skeleton in our
you
first
use
campaign. So I mean,
Sans.
yeah.
I hate
Well-
myself.
Mostly just because I Google image search skeleton. That's the first thing that came up. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Were rat.
No, 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 no.
now I have a thing to think about because both of his friends look just as bad as each other.
In the 90s, I was on a very
famous surrounded.
TV show.
That one is surrounded. 5, 10, 15.
How to get back
25.
into my path.
Okay, so now this is a clusterfuck of advantage, disadvantage, flank to flank right here.
I'm a
So
horse and a man.
essentially now nobody in this line now is surrounded because each one of them cancels each other out in this daisy chain of shit.
It's a cycle of shit.
And it's going to make it's going to make a short sword attack on you, Barrick.
So waffles, not me.
It's nowhere near Sir
It's
Waffles.
the rat.
It's the rat.
I know. I mean, it's like he could have moved to attack Sir Waffles instead of me. I was just
He
joking.
was doing it in jest.
12 versus AC. I saw the shake of your head. I didn't necessarily hear you say no, but I assumed you said no. I'm going to assume it.
Hits.
You guys
Hear
should
me?
have been dead 10 times over by now if it wasn't for my fucking luck.
Hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
This is why we have
Sure.
a acolyte of Timora, the goddess of luck, with us.
Yeah.
Hey, Xavier,
I don't know. I don't feel
It's your
lucky
turn.
whenever I have time
Yes!
with my provider.
would you like to turn around so you can
Yes.
see?
Fuck you.
Yes, please let me see.
What's this
Okay.
about
It's gonna
time
happen every
Warner?
time you say it out loud. It's inevitable, Chris.
I know, but I'm gonna be saying it a lot
Okay.
because
Keep,
I know
keep
we're-
turning, Roach. Keep turning.
It's a meme.
There's a wall on this side.
Okay. So turn me
There's a
back.
door to your forward left. 10
Can he
feet
turn
forward.
himself?
I thought
No.
he could, but no.
Yes, you most certainly can because I can do
Actually, I can. Oh shit, I can. Ha! Ha ha! I'm evolving.
it. You just grab your dongle and twist it.
I'm spinning my dog.
Alright,
Alright,
that's
that's
the end
40.
of your normal movement, unless you want to double your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna double my movement.
Can
Okay.
you guys see so often?
No, I see my dead friend. No.
Yeah, you see. That's the first time you've seen it.
Those
your
bastards!
faceless, and nameless companion is now just sprawled across like a bush. It's got it.
55, 60. All right, that's my turn. Out water Mid Lantern looking for people.
Well, that was a
The
hard
din of
cut.
battle.
Everybody synced their sword slashes for 1 second.
Everyone goes, whoa, 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 time out.
Oh,
All right.
oh.
Werewolf's turn. Werewolf is going to take a swipe at Balazar. With his
Bane.
claws. Okay, I'll Bane. I don't think I need it.
No,
-2 off of that, so we rolled an 8.
no.
I thought so. Thought so.
Oh, Bane is only for 1 minute.
Yeah, it's.
10
I've been
rounds.
keeping track. It's 10 rounds. It's only been like
I was
4.
making sure you knew, just in
More
case.
than that, isn't it? 10 minutes?
5 maybe. Well, no, it's 10. It's 10. A minute is 10 rounds because it's 6 seconds per round.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
yeah, it's
but-
been about 5 rounds.
Didn't he say it lasts
Since he's-
10 minutes?
No, he did it
It's
last
1 minute.
Oh, 1 minute. I heard 10.
Well, and it wasn't up at the start of the battle. It went up didn't he turn it on at the start of this, which would have been 2 rounds?
It was only a couple of rounds, yeah.
Yeah, it's only been 2 rounds since he put it
Oh,
up.
yeah.
Only been.
All right. Werewolf's turn's over. Rickard.
Cleave it in twain.
Oh
good
man,
sir.
here I go.
Cleave it in twain. Cleave it in twain.
Hey, you
He
hit.
hit it.
Cleave it in
And he did
twain.
good damage.
Hey, good
I don't-
job.
I don't know if it's gonna cleave it in twain, but at least I hit it and I did, a fair amount of damage this time.
I mean, it fucking hurts. You stabbed it. You slashed at it with a fucking sword.
a sword of doing damage.
A sword of hurt. Is that the end of your turn? You don't have any fighter shit to do?
Sword of
No.
ouchie.
I am out of fighter shit to do.
Got it.
Episode 3 of
All right,
this has
Sir Waffles.
Bork. Das
Bork. Das Bork.
Why is it Scottish?
Why is it are you going into or Norwegian?
12 versus AC.
Against
Das
Werewolf?
Borky.
Yeah.
You hit.
It does that amount of pointless damage, and I need you to make a strength saving throw.
Hey,
Bane.
hey. I know.
Oh,
Bane, just
crit
for the
fail!
lulz.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's roll a d4. Let's see what that goes like. -1.
-1 on the strength. Nice.
So does it like KO
It
itself?
doesn't. the Sir Waffles doesn't even touch it. It makes that cartoon whoop like like sound effect.
No, like the dog just jumps up, goes to bite, and like the werewolf goes to dodge it, but like slips
like
on a
those
banana
fainting
peel that
goats.
happened to be there and just goes over and cracks its neck or something.
Okay, werewolf's on its back now.
Bark.
Yeah, that's the end of his turn.
Oh, well, yeah.
And now the werewolf is a stegosaurus.
Up, down, up, down.
Wait, there's no good prone thing. I don't have it.
I am a
Completely different.
stegosaurus.
And this werewolf is going to try and attack Rickard with a multi-attack, and it's going to try and hit. It's going to try and bite and claw you.
Oh, no.
It's going to try biting you first. Critical fail. And it's
Does it
gonna
dislocate its jaw when it tries to do it?
try clawing you. Oh
Did
my
you ro-
fucking god!
What'd you roll?
This dude's got 3 ones in a row now.
With Bane. They're all the
So did the werewolf have a stroke in front of me? Is that what's going on?
It's like the energy from the attack that that Christoph fired at it is still surging through the actual creature. So it's just like while it's trying to lunge at you, it's still like being zapped by the energy, the eldritch energy coursing through its body. Hey Balazar,
I'm gonna punch it.
end this thing suffering. Yeah, you get advantage on both your attacks. Yeah, you hit.
$15 hit?
Yeah, you hit. Okay. So you just stand over this thing as it falls over, and you just like how do you want to do it actually? How do you want to kill this thing?
Oh, yeah.
I just want to like, first one, like hit it in the side of the face, kind of bounce its head up off the ground, and then punch it in the snoot.
Oh no! Please Chuck Norris
Drive it into
roundhouse
its
kick
knee.
it.
Just drive its nose into its head.
He's got to hit it with his fist though, because that's the only thing that's got silver on him.
Ah, okay. Uppercut, flying uppercut.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
So
Balazar!
Now a distinctly bloodied and necrotic werewolf is on the ground, like in a meek, like sad position as it just sits there. You almost feel sorry for it, in a way.
We certainly feel sorry for the DM who created it.
Fucking
What's
bitch.
the rule for flanking? It has to be directly behind.
Directly behind? Yeah.
That's a tree behind the rat, right?
Yes. It's distinctly in a position it can't be flanked from.
Wanted to make sure.
Now, if you
Okay.
outnumbered it 2-1, or like if it was all like if Waffles and you were all surrounding it, I would give advantage because then you're outnumbered and surrounded essentially.
Oh no, Waffles is gonna come go help Rickard in a minute.
Gonna help. I'm gonna go help Rickard. So
I have lower health,
40 movement.
and there's 2 people there already.
Yeah, but one of them's Christoph, who
Wolf
generally is
versus
not
Coyote.
dependable.
I have no magic left.
Generally
Like, no
not
good
dependable? Excuse me? I did like 50 points of damage in 2 turns.
Yeah, but that's this. That's this combat.
I can't do any damage against
I
this thing. I only have Sacred Flame left.
And I killed
That will
the other
still hurt it.
Sacred Flame will still hurt it.
Damage.
But you think you think it might hurt it? You don't know.
I would just like to point out that I have done the most damage to lycanthropes of anybody in the party.
So, but one of those was a fluke by tossing it into a fucking
I had-
fireball.
It counts. It was my idea and it worked.
So that's the end of your turn, Balazar?
Yes.
Damage to them.
Okay, this one's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20.
What'd you bring me Squeaky Taxi for? A Squeaky Taxi.
Sounds like a shitty like mobile phone game.
Squeaky taxi.
Sweet.
Go get it.
I'd prefer Crazy Taxi.
Is that? That's yeah. That,
This is where it's at.
within range.
Crazy Taxi.
Okay.
Great game.
So this halfling comes out from the shadows and draws a bead on Henry with its hand crossbow
Boy, what did?
Good girl. Good girl.
to the south.
Oh, hello.
11 versus AC.
No. I have my shield out as well now, so my AC's 18.
What happened to me in the week intervening between the beginning of this combat and now?
No, well, we started playing armor a lot more.
Balazar's goddess favored us today.
Oh! I figured it out. It's Benjamin Magnus Games. I declared that the channel was officially tainted and that I was leaving it behind. And the Magnus luck has left me. And now it's on you, Roach! It's your turn now.
Oh, does it work like fucking grayscale? What's going on here?
So Barrick,
There's
it's
always
your turn.
one.
It's your turn, Barrick.
Okay.
Does the haunting spirit roll d20 and select at random who gets it next? Like what?
I'm gonna have to just use Sacred Flame. That's all I can do.
All right.
I'll use Sacred Flame and boop.
DC 12 deck save.
Isn't this rat like horribly hurt already from?
No, it actually hasn't been touched at all.
Oh.
It looks fine.
Yeah,
it
no
makes-
damage on that guy.
So
Yeah,
you
no,
did it,
no
yeah.
damage.
Yeah. I guess I'll be end my turn.
All right. She devil in the south.
It hit me.
10, 15, 20.
Is she going after Hal?
Yes.
Yeah, she jumped down with a
See, you did get her off.
15 on
Get
there.
her off. God
Stop saying that sentence. It's just weird.
Especially
She's
as this
gonna-
woman looks like she would say the word snoo.
Yeah, really.
Well, they cut each other off, really. So
I just watched that episode yesterday.
Did you? It's a great episode.
Hey, you want to know what I just rolled? A 20 and a 1. You want to know what order they came in? She has
one
no
first.
advantage, so she's got the 1.
Oh, what did she do as her
Four in
crit
a row,
fail?
Roach?
Yeah, that's 4. Well, no, because I rolled things in between them, but that's 4. That's 4 1s so far in this combat.
Does she fall over because of her crit fail? Like, is there more banana peels? Like, what's going on?
No, she doesn't. She's not doing it. She's just trying to
Sprained
swipe
an
it,
ankle?
so it doesn't necessarily do anything. And it's the end of her fucking turn. Hey, Kristoff, it's your turn.
Okay,
Little help
well,
over here, buddy.
Barrick's having trouble. You can see against the were-rat.
yeah, I can also see that, but Eldritch Blast on the guy in front of me.
All right.
Shooting Rickard in the back.
No, I feel like the one's over his shoulder. I feel like if I crit failed, it would hit Balthazar.
Crits anyway.
That's a hit.
I don't know what to feel about how Ben now has luck.
13 points of
He's
damage.
actually not doing bad.
Hey,
What
let's
is
do
this?
That's exactly how much HP you have.
While it's lunging at Rickard, I just want to like stick my wand, like interpose it into the attack, and like right as it's about to like stick him in the nose, like the Eldritch Blast goes off and just like knocks the top of his head off.
It's just like poof.
Yeah. Like so, like slow motion, like he's going in for a lunge and it's like about to hit Rickard, and then I just like interpose and.
All right, you do so in the back of his head. It splatters all over Balazar's face. Just like bits of skull and brain matter are now like dripping off of your face.
My chat's like, what is this reality we live in?
Oh no!
What is this reality?
So
Beautiful
like,
new reality where Ben's good at games.
I hope you didn't like ingest any of that, Balazar, because lycanthropic blood. You know, it's like the whole thing. You don't want to get shot.
Oh,
You don't want to
he
get
got
covered in blood
splattered real
that
good.
has AIDS in it. Like,
Just
He
like,
got he
decon!
Hey.
Decon now! Just
like from my point of view, what I
just
see
press a
is,
digit.
you know,
Like someone runs up and press a
its head
digitation.
just,
it's
like,
like the
goes
rage virus. I just realized that. You
Yeah.
just
like the top of his head like vaporizes and he starts to go back like Balthazar like goes from autofocus into focus, just sitting there like stock still like covered in goop.
Does anyone know press a
All right.
digitation to clean himself? Like,
I did not take that cantrip.
So, Christoph, are you gonna move? Because you still have your movement.
Actually, I am going to
Oh,
hide
transfer your
behind
bane.
this corner right by.
transfer
yeah, I'm
your
gonna hide
hex.
behind this.
Transfer your hex.
Oh yeah, I can do that, can I? Let's see. Is out of range.
What about
Where
the rat?
rats?
Where rat?
Where rats
Oh yeah,
go?
where rat? Oh yeah, transfer to the where rat. And then
What?
I'm just gonna take one step onto
What's
the other
it?
side.
What's it gonna be? Baning. Or what's it gonna be? Strength. Okay.
No dex.
Waffles. I'm feeling like the like me and Waffle, like the dumb guy and the dog, are gonna become best friends. We're gonna have like combat cohesion going.
So what I'm
Hex!
hearing is you
Waffles,
guys are gonna be
get him!
you guys are gonna be the dudes that you go off in your own spin-off series.
All right, end of turn.
Top show.
All right,
Okay.
Al, it's your
I was-
turn.
Hey, buddy.
There's another guy running away.
Yeah, there's two down my way. I'm technically in someone's radius, right? If I moved away, it would,
Yeah.
like, despite
Yeah,
the fact
she attacked
crit
you, so
failed.
now you're. If you moved away.
Yeah.
I say we
okay.
vote Ben into the K9 unit.
I am going to just kind of try to hold her back. I think I'm gonna take a swing, even though I know it's futile. And yeah, just try to hit her, I guess. That's long bow. Where's long sword? Long sword.
I mean, you could try stabbing her with one of your flaming arrows.
Don't you have grenades? Like the
No, I've got the fire arrows instead of the grenades.
maybe you should have taken one.
You just light a Molotov and toss it at his feet.
Yeah, smoke bomb.
What like the end of Angels? And
Choke on it! Just like
Ah!
that's a hit.
Plus, I've got nothing to light them with anymore. My torch was on top of the building.
Oh right, yeah, that is true. You dropped the torch on the building. Okay.
I like to think I'm still holding it, just between my hands.
That's not silvered or anything, is it?
No, like I said, I'm literally just.
All
trying
right,
to-
you hit and you do that damage, but nothing happens.
Yep.
What are we working at?
Ah!
Bork?
Like Hal knows that he can't damage them. He's just doing that whole like hitting them like, come at me, come on, like whilst giving like side eye to the rest of the group. Like anyone.
Help!
Not a help sort of thing. He's just trying to keep an eye on the situation and see how long he has to hold people off for, because he's kind of
Right.
fighting too.
This was at the end of your turn.
It is indeed.
Okay, Were Rat's turn. It's going to disengage action. Action. 5, 10,
I like that there was a
15,
cheer in the back of the battle when it took a disengage action.
30.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
Okay, and that's the end of its turn. Xavier, it's your turn.
Do you go?
5, 10.
I actually can't see him. He's gone.
I can see him. I can see him coming
Goddamn
out
it,
the
why did
trees
it
now.
minimize my fucking game?
Oh,
Oh, fucking screen.
Roach, I've still got on
The
top of the
fuck?
building vision.
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
15.
On top of the building vision.
Well,
20,
yeah, no, I was like, oh, I can
25,
see so
30.
much of this battle.
guys!
Wait.
Do you have a
Oh
torch
shit,
with
that's
you right
the
now?
fucking Were Rat!
Huh?
Do you have a torch with you right now?
My torch?
Do you have any type of light with you?
No, only the thing next to me.
Nice
Got
of you to show up.
How much more do I need to run? I'm gonna just like run because there's no point in just not sprinting after this fucking where
I
at.
was running.
I'm going to run now.
Good night.
I just started running.
I don't really know why.
Oh God. Yeah, that's my turn. Oh, hey Hal.
All right, hey Rickard, it's your turn.
Oh
Throw me
man.
your warhammer.
So what do I
Throw
even like,
me
see
a,
around
lend me your hammer.
No, just throw it and when we do that thing.
Why
like,
is your
eye
token
patch
sideways, Tog?
Because he's been moving his token around because he has a limited arc of vision because of his
Yeah, I
hooded
only have
lantern.
45 degrees
Oh.
in my vision,
So it looks
My
like he's
light.
laying down.
so I'm just taking a nap. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
It's coming out of your head. Like the beams of light are coming out your head.
I mean, it protect my bald head projects light.
I'm a sprint over here.
Ugh.
Just get the image of you like doing that like straight hand sprinting, where you're but you got the sword in one hand still. You're just like, just like I'm gonna
That's
kill
him.
something.
The straight hands reduce wind resistance.
Yeah. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Waffles, your turn.
Das Bork.
Das a Burke.
Das Bork.
It's chasing a rat now.
Das Bork.
It's doing it's doing what God made it to do.
All right. I don't know what they've done, Midge. They've broken the server in some way. I don't know how. I don't know why,
sake.
but they have.
Das Bork
I'm
hits.
still talking to a tech about it.
Okay.
Strength saving throw with disadvantage.
Don't even bother rolling your damage. Disadvantage on the strength save. 8.
He fails. He's on the floor. He's just got the wear at. It's like. "Ugh."
You know what we need is one of the post XCOM battle posters of me and Waffles.
Like I said, Kristoff and fucking Waffles are gonna be in their own spin-off show.
The camera would be like in an awkwardly low angle with like Waffles sitting down looming over it and me like heroic pose over it.
All right, Balazar, your turn.
I'm gonna sprint.
All right, go ahead and sprint.
Fucking
gonna
Lauren
sprint to
on the
there.
sprint, man.
And
All right.
that's my turn.
Ha! In front of-
Surprise, motherfucker.
So that's your turn?
Yeah.
All right. This guy is going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and is going to take a shot at Rickard.
No.
no, your record not home.
16 versus AC?
Nope.
Ah!
Yeah.
Have you only hit once so far, Roach, with like a good solid hit?
Ben, do you want me to throw harder enemies at you people? Hey, Barracks, your turn.
Well, how can I see? That rat just disappeared. Oh no, that rat's there now. I guess I'll move on here. Sacred flame on the rat on the floor. The rat over there next to Balasar.
All right.
Sacred flame.
$17 versus AC. Or no, 17 versus 17 save, not AC. So he saves.
Yeah.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, the Amazonian is going to again try and bite Howl. Howl. Not Howl. He's going to try and bite Thurston Howl. 23 versus AC.
Oh fucking hell, yes.
Three piercing damage.
Who do you think he is? A barbarian?
Yes, that was a 1.
Con save.
Yep. Actually, no. You don't need to make one.
Oh,
you already
good.
made one before.
Good, because that one was awful.
You also rolled Waffles?
Yeah, I keep forgetting to change the names back.
Christoph, your turn.
Not.
Okay, supremely overconfident in my own abilities now. I'm going to march forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like twirling my wand in my fingers, and then like with a little flourish, just try to hit the were-rat with an Eldritch Blast. Supremely overconfident. I want to be the defining characteristic of this role.
All right.
No.
Against the were-rat,
Yeah.
you hit.
Oh!
Wait. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but the were-rat's on the floor. It's a ranged attack.
You hit.
Oh.
With disadvantage, he hits. I'm telling you, these things don't have a lot of armor.
9 points of force damage.
All right.
You know, like he's on the ground, like, you know, Waffles is like thrashing around. I'm just walk up, do my little like flourish with wand.
Yeah, barely misses Waffles. Like it's a marginal shot.
Oh, it's okay, Penny. I didn't hit you. Come here.
All right, is that the end of your turn, Christoph?
Come.
That's the end of his turn. Hal,
Yes.
your turn.
Again, I can't really do anything. I'm going to use my action to disengage and stand next to Rickard ready.
Just get behind him.
Can I use my
Save me!
Can I use my bonus action to pick up this torch and use it as a weapon?
Sure. Why not?
Ooh, rope toy. Wow, good curve.
Okay. And now it's the were-rat's turn. It's going to stand up and try and hit Waffles.
Was that rope toy comment like actually like a role play for Christoph?
Waffles picked up a bit of entrails. Ooh, rope toy.
6 versus AC.
Every time these
Nope.
things get up, they always hit the dog, not the big lizard.
It's because the dogs are
The
pain in
dog's the one that
Wacky.
dragged him into the ground.
They're like
I'm a
shit. Look at that
dragon,
dog.
Not a lizard, you midget.
All right, that's
I'm
the
a
end of his
dwarf,
turn.
not a midget.
Xavier, it's your turn. Long arm puppy run. Long arm puppy run. Long arm puppy run. If I sprint, can I attempt to tackle someone?
No, because tackling's an action.
Just go
Sprint
kill the were-rat. Go kill the were-rat.
Okay.
Get the rat under control.
Henry, keep the Amazon alive. We need some information since I'm not in my battle haze right now.
Bitten
because
me 3
I've been out of
times.
combat. I don't give a shit if it's bitten you 4 times.
She's not even a wolf yet. She's bitten.
That's some kinky shit right there.
She threw a
Capture them.
spear at me!
And don't lie to me. I know you liked it.
And never
at
picked
you.
it back up when she got on the
Into
roof.
you.
Don't lie to me. I know you liked it.
Are you telling me she pierced you with her spear?
She penetrated me, yes.
You penetrated my
Multiple
face.
times.
What happened to this combat?
Still not a good enough
So, I'm gonna
use
run-
of the word penetrate.
I'm gonna run up to the were-rat, and I'm going to go back into my frothing rage after telling Hal to capture alive. And
Run,
I'm going to
Waffles.
beat the fuck out of this little rat.
It did 11 piercing damage.
All right.
Does that hit?
No.
Started of us saying we're gonna die to us saying like innuendo.
You're gonna...
That is a miss.
All right.
I didn't
Okay.
think it was possible anymore. Somebody missed.
Yes. Somebody missed. All right.
Tell
So
that to
that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay. Rickard's been hitting. He just hasn't been doing any damage when he hits.
He forgot to sharpen his sword. It's just dull silver.
Still silver. Yeah, Rickard, your turn. There's a halfling that keeps shooting you with the crossbow, and there's a Amazonian woman that looks to have Hal's blood on, like around her mouth.
And I'm screaming at you to capture that one.
Well, let's-
Need answers.
Wait, Ricker's not an alive kind of person.
Before I went frothing back into a
Don't worry,
rage
I
of battle
agree.
haze,
Like
just
holding
charging
like
out
a
of where
bloodied
missing.
wound. Like,
I'm gonna charge into combat. So I'm gonna do.
All right, you charge into combat.
I pulled next to you for safety. Go.
Nope.
Wow.
Do you not have your action search?
Who's the Magnus
Yeah,
now, guys?
I used my action surge on the werepig last week.
Oh yeah.
Who's the Magnus now?
So that's a miss.
I want Benjamin Magnus games to come back.
All right. Hey, it's Waffle's turn.
I think
I don't
I've
know if
missed-
you understand, Ben, but now you've cast a curse upon the town. You are now the raid boss.
I don't understand this joke. What actually has happened to Benjamin Magnus Games? I'm confused.
I basically came to the conclusion that Benjamin Magnus Games is just tainted. Has been tainted
That's
with
the end of my turn.
parts of Iron 4 too much to really make forward progress anymore. So I split off a separate channel to do as like a side thing. And that channel's doing really, really good and gets really, really good. Like over 30% of my views are from new viewers. They're just rolling in. Meanwhile,
Wow.
that one just fucking like stagnates and dies. So my theory is that channel was cursed.
I had that from a really big YouTuber. They're like a million
Waffles.
subscribers. They did the same thing. They
Waffles.
stopped doing theirs and did a different one.
Das Borg.
Okay, now you have
Das
881 subscribers, Ben.
Das Borg. Das Borg. Das Borg.
I am
Das Borg.
unstoppable without
There's
the
advantage.
Das
back.
Borg.
Das Borg!
Don't need
Das
it,
Borg. Das Borg. Das Borg.
Not that it matters.
Roll your damage with it. Since you had advantage, roll critical for your fucking damage.
Not that it
how-
matters.
What do I do to roll crit? Just 2 die.
Double your dice damage.
Oh yeah. Ah.
All right, that's a strength save.
With disadvantage.
Failed. Get on the floor.
It's on the ground again.
Is Waffles free to move?
Yeah, at this point, no,
No.
because it can still technically still attack. Do you think it's got better things to do at this point?
No, I was gonna send him to go attack the next thing, like get ready to bite another thing. Like he's got 40 feet of movement. He can like get almost
I
down
could use
to
the
the last.
advantage though.
Yeah, fair.
All right,
Yeah,
Balazar, it's your turn.
Gonna punch it.
It's really upsetting that my familiar
Thank
character
God.
is more
Thank God for
effective
that
than my
advantage.
main character.
You hit. You hit.
Top playing is Sir Waffles. He's obviously more important to the team.
How do you want to do this? There's a good synergy between Balazar and Waffles right now. We're just like...
Excuse me, synergy between Kristoff and Waffles and Balazar.
I think just all three of them. There's the new.
Just
So-
once into the gut and then just a vicious uppercut. Just poof.
Yeah, when you once into the gut, and you hear the breath leaving this creature before you grab the top of his head and just uppercut him in. But when you do, you just hear the snapping of the jaw, and it just hangs loose from the head there on in, and just kind of drop it. And just...
Well, I guess we aren't interrogating him.
Are we the bad guys?
we the
I just got
baddies.
my
and I
most
saw my
favorite
movement,
line
right?
of chat in
Yep.
chat just now. Is Sir Waffles German? Was the question.
Das Borg.
And then I'm gonna move.
Yeah, actually, I need to talk to Para about that. Can you draw me a German Shepherd with the phrase?
Okay, I'm
That's super German. That needs to be in the description too. Super German Shepherd.
Well, how do you make
What's
something
that?
super German without inherently just going
Put
Nazi?
some.
You put an iron cross on it.
Put
sausages in its mouth.
lederhosen on it or something.
No,
Not
no,
intimidating.
just an iron
Or a
cross.
Bavarian hat.
Give him a
Iron
little
cross round his
Brandenburg
neck.
cross. Yeah, Brandenburg cross.
Give him the Brandenburg
Just
cross
put some
around its neck on its
like-
collar.
Okay, that's
Eating a
that's my
bratwurst.
Just
And playing a
its mouth.
tuba.
Is that the end of your turn, Balazar?
Yep.
All right. This one, seeing the tides of battle, is going to turn.
Turn it into a poster with just the dog's head in like that sort of heroic pose with the iron cross around its neck with just the phrase Das Borg underneath it.
And then it's going to shoot at Rickard.
No.
Well, didn't have advantage. That's a miss. Barrick, it's your turn.
Hi, where? Okay, they're down there. There's one down there. How far was Sacred Flame? Bob, you should know. How far can Sacred Flame hit?
60 feet. 60 feet, and you have to see the target.
Oh, whoops. One.
And you just shout Sacred Flame, and then they make a dex save.
Shake and flame. I think there's a hand motion too of like throwing. I feel like there's a throwing motion.
Sacred Flame on the other little hobbit far away.
Hobbit.
That's rich coming from a dwarf.
All right.
I'm gonna hit that small guy over there. God, what a short guy.
Hit that vertically challenged man over there.
Look how short he is, everyone. Everyone point and laugh. He's so small.
Do we know if the one at the south's aware or anything, or is he just a hobbit that was like helping them? Let's just try to run away. Like, "Ah!"
At least you're good at rolling these.
Yeah, I can roll these, but then again, they have a plus
You always get it.
2 to this roll. So, okay, that's the end of Barrack's turn.
My
I'm assuming.
hopes up. You made me think it was really good.
All right, She-Woman. She-Woman. He-Man!
She just suddenly goes, I have the power!
By the power of Grayskull.
She's going
Like
to...
one of the direwolves.
She's going to try and bite Rickard.
Ah.
And when I go, if the combat is still going on, I wouldn't mind Henry taking over. It's
No.
really simple. You just run up to someone, scream, hit them, repeat.
Talk's got to go here soon, that's why.
Yeah, because I gotta go in 2
Okay,
minutes.
you want me to play Brother Xavier while you're gone?
Yeah, it's really simple.
Oh, that's
Run
cool.
up,
I'll give you
scream
permission.
at it, hit it.
I'll give him permission for your
Yeah.
stuff.
right.
How?
That's if we don't.
Midge is the designated play my character dude.
Yeah, basically, he's designated to play my character.
He is an actor,
Yeah, he can
kind
do it.
of. He can. He
Hold on.
can
I need to channel my killing voice or whatever it is you're doing.
yes, parrot!
I'm about to say
It's
that really,
really
wasn't that
high.
bad of a tog, you're just missing about 20 decibels.
You must belt from the diaphragm.
Hold on, I'll whack up my gain
go
every
up
time I
two-
speak as
two-
him.
That's the
2
end of her
octaves.
turn. Kristoff, it's your turn.
Okay. Supremely overconfident. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna walk over here. Pet waffles.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Walk over here. And then continue my bonus action switch hex to She-Woman.
Hey, man.
Strength.
Shoot the
Got it.
really injured thing at the south. Sniper hit.
But she just tried to bite Rickard and she's like literally frothing blood at the mouth, so
My blood.
Oh!
Uh-oh.
All right, I need you to roll a d4.
Hey, man. Does she fucking...
Matron.
1.
All right. Roll damage.
Oh, I've been doing good at this.
Oh,
that's
fuck.
full. That's all of it. Wait,
Damn.
no, that was not all of it. That was one short.
All right, Rickard, you're fighting this woman that just tried biting you, and you again hear your brother's word of power, but he's been doing so good, you don't brace at all for this. But then you feel it like cut across like your side of your torso, and you take 12 force damage as an Eldritch blast cuts into you.
Sorry, brother.
Fellas, I was
fix
like,
it.
oh my god, so...
I can
Thank God.
fix it. I can fix it.
Hey, brother.
End of my turn. I can fix that. I can do it.
Henry,
I can fix it. It's fine.
Henry.
Henry's come to see us.
I am
Shoot the
actually
wounded
just
one.
gonna...
Shoot the wounded one.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You have the torch now.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonus action switch back to my longbow.
Okay.
And then... but I need a bonus action.
Wait,
to
is
light the
switching
fire
weapons a bonus action?
Switching weapons is a free action.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay. No, fine.
You could or hold on a second. Let me just double check because I'm fairly certain it doesn't. You still get your bonus action when you switch weapon. I'll double check. Switch weapon.
Well, if it's a bonus action,
5E.
I mean, I'm gonna take the shot no matter what, so I'm gonna roll the shot.
No.
No,
So it doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter. I missed.
Yeah, I'm gonna play my last round and then I gotta go.
I rolled a 2.
I rolled a 1.
I like the.
I mean,
I like that
that's-
my
that's
2 is
part of
still a
force.
9.
That was a lot of force damage. Jesus, that was one. That was a 9 out of 10 possible on my die.
Yep. Yeah, that was.
Yeah. Well, either way, you
Yeah,
missed
I missed
that
That's
shot.
the thing.
Yeah. Okay. Where rat's dead. Xavier, your turn.
Alright. I'm gonna just walk on up to this bitch and fucking start screaming, start screaming loudly again. And then, reckless attacker.
Yeah, it's a free action to switch weapons that you have.
Oh!
Okay.
You hit.
I'm going to then
It's a free action, Mitch.
proceed to,
I guess we're not interrogating
I'm
them.
going to proceed to do 18 bludgeoning damage to her with a silver weapon.
Okay, you do so. She takes it like a champ,
Whacks her upside the head. Ha ha! Oh, she's not. She's
and
not
her
going
head
down.
comes back down and looks at you.
She's not going down. Oh shit!
Just leave it.
Just as much because it's a free action to talk as well. Yeah, this bitch is insane.
I like it. All right,
Oh.
I got it.
Okay, I have.
Henry, have fun screaming and murdering things.
All right, that's the end of your turn. So Rickard, your
Hey, guys.
turn.
I'm gonna
See
try to
see
hit her
Tom.
again.
With advantage this time.
Let's see if that helps us at all. Nope.
That's a hit.
Oh, it's a hit, really? Oh, okay.
It's a werewolf.
9
Nine
slashing
slash
with a silver
damage.
weapon.
Bob,
All
cut.
right.
Das Borg.
You do so. Still took it like a champ. You just like kind of swipe across like her abdomen, but she just like comes back and like gets inside of her prepared stance, and she's ready to keep fighting. Sir Waffle's turn.
Das Borg. Does he have enough movement? Hold on. Does he have enough movement to get around the back of her? Oh, he so does.
And she has
Das Borg.
disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Das Borg. Ah.
He has
Oh,
advantage.
oh yeah, advantage. Das Borg.
That's a hit.
Okay.
Guys,
Um,
don't kill her. I could use a command to make her just stay,
You can
so
only
she
make
can
her
just
stop
stay
for
there.
6 seconds.
Let's see here. That's a strength save,
Mhm.
right?
With disadvantage.
6.
Failed. She's on the floor.
I hate your dog, Mitch.
The dog is doing like more crowd control than the entire party put together. It's great.
Is it a sheep herding dog?
Great. It's a German Shepherd. It's
Is she bloodied yet?
no.
Guess it-
That's the end of Waffle's turn.
Das Borg.
Balazar, it's your turn.
Gonna punch
You
her.
now have a okay. She's on the ground. You have advantage. Super advantage.
Super advantage. That was good.
When does she go again? Quite soon. But the
Okay, now she's blooded.
wombo combo of Balazar and Waffles strikes again.
Wombo combo.
Keep forgetting Kristoff.
All right, and at the end of your turn,
Christoph lost that
Balazar.
status when he shot Rickard in the back again.
Yeah.
All right,
Only Christoph
this
believes
one's
that.
going to make
All or
a
nothing.
shot. This is going to take a shot at the dog.
Roach really
Then
hates
he
that dog.
killed the dog.
These guys hate the dog.
The dog's ripping him to shreds.
Oh, no,
19.
that hits. You kill the dog with a hand crossbow. Oh no, dog's still up.
Did he have
3
4
piercing
hit
damage.
points?
Has 6 points of health, so.
Oh.
That's 50. It's 50
Did you roll a
down.
1 on that? Yeah, you did.
Fuck you, Ben. Hey, next week, this is gonna this whatever this is gonna be gone. I'm gonna be back to my normal self.
So, Yeah, cool. I can't actually change its health for some reason. Just-
Okay, well, just mark. He's got
I
3
can-
health
You have
left.
to do it on the actual token.
Yeah,
Ah, really?
that's a token. You have to do it on the actual character sheet.
The
I
red?
think. Yeah, it's the red.
We should name our party the Good Boys after Waffles.
So you have to put it onto the token.
Good
Like,
boys.
Because he's
like,
such a good boy.
like instead of putting it on the HP thing, I'm going to do this. No. And 6 out of 6. So he's
And
got
then-
his health bar now, and then he's put -3, and there you go.
Ah, okay, I see.
Yeah, that's what I have to do for most of my monsters.
Okay, we should
alright.
just make it a played character. Like a non-NPC characters now.
Barrack, your turn.
I'd love to see Waffles get a class, just a magical dog or something.
Magical dog class.
This dog should be a paladin, like.
4, 5. I'm going to use Sacred Flame on the little man down in the south.
All right.
And
It rolled an 18. You're quite literally using you're targeting the worst character on the field to target for dex stuff.
And that's the only one that can make it.
well, I mean, the other one's been surrounded. So there's no point really attacking that. Plus, I thought they said they wanted to interrogate it, so I'm attacking the only other one that's here.
All right.
In it.
Is it your turn? Okay. A woman is going to get up.
It's a woman.
Lady!
Lady!
Gonna stand up being surrounded. And is going to try and... is gonna hit Rickard.
Just hit me or bite me.
Just taking a swipe at you with her hands. 16 versus AC.
No.
Just.
Kristoff, your turn.
Alright, I'm going to...
Look, I'm just a straight fighter, okay? I'm not a bullshit barbarian, all right?
I'm gonna be again. I'm gonna besides that little fluke there. I'm gonna put on my again supremely overconfident face, and I'm gonna march up right over here behind Ricker while she's like slashing at his shield and he's parrying the blows. I'm gonna level the wand right at her, and I'm just gonna say the fight is over, and I'm gonna try to intimidate her into surrendering.
Okay, you can try.
Ah, that's the thing I can do.
It's the thing I can do.
She might roll bad still.
She didn't. She rolled a credit. She rolled 20.
Well,
A
there goes.
natural 20.
Isn't that what happened the last time I tried this too?
Mhm.
Well,
That's the end of your turn because that was an action.
yeah, I got a bonus action.
Okay, alright.
I'm gonna bonus action fix Rickard. 1d6. It's my last doodle.
Fix me.
I
I don't feel very
Rolls.
fixed.
A fourth of what you did to him.
can fix this. I can fix this. I can fix this.
Alright, Hal, it's your turn.
Okay.
Damn it! I thought that would work.
I am
So I
gonna
rolled a
level my
5.
bow and take another shot at the of a fire arrow at this halfling that's in the south.
Alright,
Bang, and I miss.
you miss.
I haven't quite adjusted to like the new elevation of being down and firing my bow.
Uh-huh.
It's the
yeah,
wind. It's the wind.
To be fair, this is extremely short range for a longbow shot. Like,
I've heard
Are you
tales
saying you should
of
have
people
disadvantage on
who
no,
have been
it's
very good
minimal.
with a longbow at short range.
You wouldn't know.
Alright,
I've
Brother
heard
Xavier.
Right. Let me just read what this character actually does. Right. Okay. He definitely doesn't need to rage because he has advantage right now. So, Brother Xavier
already
is going
raging.
to raise his warhammer and try to smite the fell woman.
It's not bad, really.
God, that's so
Nice.
cringy, though.
Yeah.
That's
Not bad,
that's
though.
exactly my point.
And warhammer. He has
It's a hit.
advantage. It's 9 silver bludgeoning damage.
So, how do you want to do this?
Oh god, no, I have to enact this as Tog. How would Tog... So,
Heretic smash.
I imagine that he'd, like, because the uppercut and the previous things haven't worked, he's gonna, like, oops upside the head her, and, like, come around with a swing, and, like, cave it into her neck, and you just see, like, the head arch over the side of the Warhammer, but the like, neck stay level as it moves, and she just goes over, like, with the swing. And then when she's down, it just goes... He'd be something along the lines of, your heresy must be purged! And I hit my mic then.
Does a good Tog.
Actually,
Sadly, he does.
except mine's with a lot less swearing.
All right, Rickard, it's your turn. You just saw this woman's head get caved in by a warhammer in front of you.
Let me see what's actually around here. There's the Hobbit
Let's-
still.
There's just the Hobbit left.
Please.
We've just got a Hobbit to butcher.
That we can see.
Jar!
Oh my god!
Straight arm runs still with the sword in hand.
You're like, get out running this Hobbit.
That's my turn.
Okay, Sir Waffle's turn.
Das Borg. Ah! So
Whoa.
Waffles jumps down, and he's gonna bite the Hobbit. Why are we calling them hobbits, not halflings? Racists. Das Borg. Ah, he missed.
He missed! Holy shit, he missed!
Das Bug.
Dog bark.
Alright, Balazar, it's your turn.
Das Bug.
Right, I'm gonna run forward,
You do have a sling that you have, and you have silver coins.
and I was thinking of that. Gonna drop one of the rings for coins from my fingers into my sling. I'm gonna hit it in the face, or at least try to.
At this close range, if you whiff, it'd be hilarious.
It's a hit.
You've made your webcam blurry, Angie. Oh no, it's back now.
No.
Just refocus.
And that's it.
Yeah, it smacks it right in the face, and you just hear like a sizzling noise as the silver cuts into the skin. It's like, ah! Just
I don't have a monk bullshit for this.
all right. It's going to try and run. So Waffles and Rickard get an attack opportunity.
11.
Whoa!
That's a hit.
Bob
He
could
needs
have
to,
been
he
doing
needs to
something.
not run anymore because he needs to try and make a strength saving throw to see if.
Well,
he goes
never
down.
mind. So as it turns, as he turns to run with fear in his eye, you can see him. He's looking at the cart and the horse there, and he starts to run towards there. Rickard, you just take a cross swipe into his back, and like you separate his spine. Like you just you hear it cut into it, and like all of the muscle control in the lower half just goes, and you see just deadness go into the eyes as he falls to the ground, lifeless, with no movement as the final breath just.
I'd like to go see if I can't pick up my
Oh, he's
silver
super
coin.
dead. He had 3 HP left.
Wow.
I'd like to go pick
gonna-
up my silver coin or try to find it.
Yeah, no, you can find it. It's there.
I'm gonna walk over there, and I'm gonna walk over there and stand next to Rickard and just go, "Don't you think that was a little bit of overkill?" And then cantaloupe the skull.
Right.
I would like
I
to
am
search
going
the
to
body.
pet the shit out of my dog. He's getting all the fuss.
Oh, and ruffle his ears.
Aren't you a good doggo? Ah!
Did anyone get bit?
Repeatedly.
There is some gook on my face. I'm more of a
Does the-
rose gold dragon now, not just a straight gold dragon.
Rose gold dragon, so you're gonna charge $50 more.
Does the boar have like any stuff on it, or is it just naked?
It's got a maul.
Yeah, I'd like to search the bodies.
Yeah, let's search the bodies.
All right.
And can we search the houses as well? And we spend time doing all that.
Okay, sure. For the bodies first, on the werebore, you find a single maul, and it's like tattered clothing that it seems wearing beforehand. The maul seems to be non-magical, but it is quite heavy. You think a normal person would have trouble wielding this, so it'd be like a great maul or something along those lines, like a two-hander. You find, by looking through, you find 3 spears that look to be just kind of normal spears, nothing too fancy that the werewolves had with them. And you find decent quality hand crossbows and short swords on the were-rats / halflings that you find. Other than that, you don't find any items on them. They don't seem to be carrying anything with them. But you do look through the buildings, so we'll go through that. I want to just double check, because somebody went through one building already and found something. And I just wanted to make sure. I want to make sure what you got, because
It was a bag with things in it, with a very shiny thing at the bottom of it.
Could you just put it in the chat so I can mark down on this piece of paper which one you got and which one you didn't get?
I mean, you want me just to tell you?
Yeah, you can just tell me. That way I can.
It's a bag of coins with an opal at the bottom.
No.
Oh, no, sorry. Opaque gem. Sorry. Opaque gem.
What color?
You just said opaque.
No, I gave you a color, because there's a couple of opaque gems.
If you
also
did, I
gave
didn't
you
hear it.
I also gave you a denomination of how much coins did you get?
No, you did not. You just said a bunch of bronze or coppers, a bunch of silver, and
I
some gold.
gave you exact numbers. Which building did you check? Which building did you check?
The
It
little
was this
shack.
one.
Building
Yeah.
2. Okay, you got a bag of 100 copper pieces, 50 silver pieces, and a transparent pale blue.
Pale blue.
Yeah, transparent pale blue gemstone.
Luckily, we have a set of jewelers in the party.
So that's what you found in that one. Let's see here, building 4. What is number 4? 4, which is all the way over here, which you probably can't see me getting, but it's all the way on the right side of the screen. You find another small bag in the corner of the shack with 200 silver pieces and an opaque light pink gemstone. Somebody's writing these down, right?
Yeah.
Okay, building 5, which is over here in the top right. You find on one of the beds a scroll case with a scroll inside of it, and 1 potion of healing on the shelf. It is labeled. So you find a potion of healing and a scroll. Yeah?
No, never mind. Keep going.
Building 6, which is this one up here. Which is, this one that you were fighting around with the rat at the end. You find a bag of 200 copper pieces and 250 silver pieces.
Do I repeat those numbers?
200 copper pieces, 250 silver pieces. Was in building 6. In building 7, which is this little storage shed at the bottom of the tavern over here, you find 40 gold pieces, a potion of healing, another scroll case, 1,500 copper pieces, and an opaque pale and an opaque blue-green gem, and 300 silver pieces.
What color was this gem? Blue, green?
Blue-green.
Blue-green, opaque blue-green. And then in the big tavern, you look through and you find a couple of small stashes of stuff, which include 500 copper pieces, 750 silver pieces, and 40 gold pieces.
Henry, remember to skin the wolves as well.
So a grand total of everything you guys found inside of this place, just grand total, is not taking out what Balazar found. 2,300 copper pieces, 1,300 silver pieces, 80 gold pieces, 3 gemstones, 2 scrolls, and 2 potions of healing.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I also need you to make an investigation check.
Everyone?
Who?
Whoever's searching through,
I said
at least
I
whoever's
was,
searching
so-
through the tavern, at least.
I will.
Rickard's
That's
just
why I
gonna
went
s-
first.
Rickard is just gonna stand watch. That's all he's gonna do right now.
Myself and the dog will. So
Okay.
hold on, I need to. Oh, that's a 1 for me. Where's Waffles? Waffles investigation. I can't remember what he rolls for it.
Does the dog get to roll an investigation check?
Yeah, keen senses and smell.
Cool.
I'm not going to make you roll Waffles. I'll say if Waffles is aiding you, you get advantage on yours. since
Okay,
he's at
that's
aid,
fine. I
so
got
you get
19 then.
All right, you find in one of the side rooms that looks to have a bed that's been slept in recently. You find a letter on a small desk with specifically. The letter seems to be of standard quality parchment, and on its back, which you can see what had sealed the letter beforehand,
Sealing wax.
Sealing wax. You see a seal that is actually like a design on the wax. It's red wax, and the image is of a setting sun with 2 elvish swords crossed in front of it. Is the symbol of
I
the
recognize
seal.
the symbol.
Do a history check. Because you're from the successor kingdom, so yeah, do a history check.
Wow, that's the same roll twice. Look at that.
Yeah. Well, not exactly.
Flipped.
Yeah. Well, no, because you rolled better on the second one than you did the first one, because you're 19 and 19.
Mhm.
Yeah. It looks like it's a modified version of the ancient Elvish Kingdom's symbol. That was a blazing sun on like a field was its symbol in the past, but this seems to be modified slightly with the 2 elvish swords crossed in front of it. You have not seen it before. It just looks vaguely similar to like it's a modified version of
So I could
that old symbol.
deduce this as a letter from where I came from.
Potentially, or at least it's somebody that made the letter or that uses this seal like has a tie to history back to the history there. But it is written in common, and I'm guessing you read it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes as follows in very well-made handwriting. It's definitely somebody who's had education. But it is as follows. Hello, Packmaster. I'm sorry to hear of your recent problems with your mission. Though this may not be a total loss, as your actions will have sowed confusion in the locals. Hopefully this will help to destabilize the local region. For now, since you have not actually completed your mission, you will have to move to Hillfar, where you will carry out the same actions that you were sent to Old Ashton to do. Remember, Packmaster, your home pack is under our watchful eyes. Any disobedience will be dealt with by way of your home pack, your gracious employer, for the final restoration.
While he's reading that, I'm just standing next to Rickard going, is there any chance that we're the bad guys while I'm cantalouping skulls?
What
Can you
what did he
repeat
say?
The last sentence.
Chance
From
with the
where?
bad guys.
Who it's from and that last phrase.
It's remember, Packmaster, your home pack is under our watchful eye. Any disobedience on your part will be dealt with by way of your home pack, your gracious employer, for the final restoration. So it goes from it basically its sign off is your gracious employer, and then
it's for the final restoration.
yeah.
They're basically being forced to do this. They're being told that if they do anything bad, if they go against them, they'll hurt their friends or family, whatever it is.
Yep. And
So there we go.
I dump that info to the group.
We should combine what we've found, and since we have people who've dealt with gems, I know I found a gem. We should see if they know how much they're worth, roughly.
Rickard, isn't that your area of expertise?
It's been a while since I've done that, but sure.
It's been 3 weeks since you last were in your home.
Yeah, I'm gonna set the
No, but
bag that I found.
Yeah, but I didn't really do a lot of like the jeweling thing though when I was there.
Oh, I also
Like,
have a background.
I have like some of the training, but like I didn't do like a lot of it. Really, it was Christoph who's the dumb idiot who's doing a
Yeah.
lot of it.
I mean, I was the one like in the shop doing like the menial labor and stuff like that, where he was out, partying.
I also have a background in jewelry, and gems.
Well,
Yeah, well, you
if
see,
you
I don't trust
have
you.
a background, in
What are you talking about? They know that. That's why I'm with the two other guys because they own a jewelry family shop thing.
if you have a background in jewelry or anything like that, you can make a
Can I intimidate the
intelligence. You can make an intelligence check to.
Now why
identify
are
it.
you being mean to Christoph with that?
Which one are we? Are we looking at one of them, or is this for all of them?
All of them.
All of them.
These ones are real pretty.
Okay, I'm gonna sit down and start counting all of the money.
Okay. Is anyone else making the check for these? Or is it only Christoph?
Rick, you mean Rickard?
Well, it was Rickard or Barrick. He says he has the background in it.
I rolled an 18.
I'll roll.
Did you roll an 18? It didn't show up for me.
Kidding me.
Yeah, it's not up here.
Intelligence.
My connection to the server's been interrupted. God damn it.
Are you kidding
Ben,
me?
bring back Ben Magnus Games, you fuck!
You're
I'll
on Magnus
take-
now.
I'll take your word. I'll take your word for it, though. Technically, Christoph also got this. Surprisingly enough, you found the 3 gems are each worth 10 gold pieces apiece, so they're worth 30 gold pieces. But you found blue quartz, turquoise, and just let me double check on the pronunciation of this.
I can't connect. the roll
Rhodochrosite.
Which is what color?
That's the light pink. I'm just gonna put this in. I'm gonna put this down there. This is the actual name of it, and that's not made up. it's a real mineral.
I'm guessing it was originally found in Rhodesia.
I'm going. Yeah.
No idea.
I'm gonna take out like a small one of those like one eye like magnifying glasses. I'm gonna be just standing there looking at it while everybody else is like counting money. Be like, huh? Very fine example of rhodochrosite. Huh.
Yep. So yeah, you found those 3. They're each worth 10 gold pieces apiece. So that's an extra 30 gold pieces worth of materials.
I say we get all the loot.
Did anybody do a check on those scrolls?
No,
No.
nobody yet. I say we
Okay.
get all the loot and stuff
Can I-
back on the truck,
Yeah.
on the cart, and we get out of this forest.
GTFO. Maybe while we're on the road, I
Because-
can take a look at the scrolls.
I mean,
Well,
there is. there's,
let's throw the bodies on the road, on the
There's-
trail, on the truck, trailer, fucking cart.
There
There
is-
we go. That's the word.
there is still.
He
a
needs to
forest-
skin him, doesn't he?
No, only dire wolves, not humans, because these are all going to turn back into
I thought
humans.
that.
I'm not just skinning people. Fucking A.
What they told us. I thought that included the werewolves. I thought.
No,
They said
I,
proof.
I seem to remember it was pelts, but it wasn't specified.
They said proof. I'm gonna start loading the
Wait, no, wait.
dead bodies on the
We're-
cart.
We're bringing all the bodies back. That's proof enough.
Yeah, is taking a load of bodies on a cart past a load of sleeping dire wolves a good idea?
Should be fine.
What if we GTFO the other direction?
Why don't we set up in one of these houses and like rest for at least
Rounded by
30
dire
minutes?
wolves.
I'm not a smart man, but
you
sticking
go.
around the scene of the massacre seems like
Alright.
a bad idea.
If the wolves haven't woken up after all of that, I think we're okay.
Do I still see the wolves
Out of
as
it.
I saw them before?
You look back towards where they were. You don't see any wolves.
Out of here as quick as we can and go warn the village of what happened.
Brother Xavier.
Yes!
Would have told you what he heard. Yeah, would have told you what he heard before, and they did say that they were having trouble keeping control of the dire wolf pack because of all the losses they'd taken in the recent
I
attacks.
want to get out of here.
Alright. Help me load the bodies on the cart.
That's really not my leisure domain.
My arms are too short to carry them.
I'll help.
Fucking hell.
You know, I'll use mage hand to like lift up like an arm.
The bodies are bigger. The bodies are bigger than me. So
No,
It's quite
there's
hard to
the
carry
little
that.
halflings.
But you get the bodies loaded up. It takes you a little bit because not many people are helping, but you get them on to the cart and you're ready to go with all of your loot and items.
While we're like puttering out, I'd like to take a look at the spell scrolls.
Okay. Well, it doesn't take you long to figure anything out because these aren't really meant to be like unintelligible or anything like that. So they're clearly labeled, and you can kind of get the gist of the spell. So you find one of them is a spell of false life, and the other is a scroll of thunderous smite. It's almost like these would have been really useful for a fight with a pack of dire wolves, or for a pack of werewolves,
Were things, were doodles.
were things, yeah. But oh well.
Where rabbits?
Ahoy.
I guess we're gonna head back to
Yeah.
Ashton.
Okay. Well, you begin your journey back to the village of Old Ashton from your previous location. It's the middle of the well, it's not necessarily the middle of the night, but it's fairly close
Hang
to nighttime.
Old Ashton's name's changed on the map. No, I'm looking at the wrong place. Don't worry.
There's something wrong with this map.
Continue.
So you begin your trip back. Are you just gonna go through Are you just gonna keep riding throughout the night?
I think that's prudent.
Yeah, and we'll just sleep when we get there.
Well,
Okay.
I get to benefit from a long rest.
All right.
Actually,
so
really
you
good ability.
Keep moving. Yeah, it is. Yeah, so you just keep moving on this trail that you had previously been following through back paths and the edges of farm fields, etc. as you go on your way back to Old Ashton. And by the time you get there, it's just the beginnings of morning, starting to peek over the horizon. You've rode throughout the night next to dead bodies, but you finally see Old Ashton kind of over the horizon. You see its palisade walls, and you approach. And when you get near, you see two guards next to the entrance that you exited from the day previous, or the night, the afternoon previous. And as you get close, you hear them call out, "Who goes there?"
The Kaczynski brothers.
We were the group sent by the Reeve to deal with the recent lycanthrope situation. We've returned.
Liking what? Whoa.
Wolves.
Wolves.
The werewolves.
Oh, you were those. Okay, come on. Kind of
We
waves
really
you
need
forward.
to come up with a name.
Need to come up with a name for the party.
Fellowship.
What's a well-known group of like military contractors in the U.S.?
Blackwater.
Blackwater.
Yeah, well known. Are you talking infamous or
Blackwater?
famous?
Yeah, I must say, infamous is Blackwater.
Can we be like white
We should-
lava?
We call ourselves something we've done, like pelt catchers.
Why are we coming up with a team name?
I don't know.
Pelt catchers.
They wave you forward, and as you get near, they say, "Well, it looks like you've been through the ringer." They see like a lot of you got like cuts and things
I got
on you.
Bite chunks.
You've got
I'm
bite
fine.
marks on the side of your body.
Still covered in blood.
Yeah.
Perfectly fine.
They give you a lot.
we
They
just
give you a lot of
point-
trouble.
We point at the cart.
Some, but you know, we got them with us. They're in the back of the cart.
Looks over the edge of the cart. Oh. Okay. All right. Do you want one of us? Do you want us to go and get the? Do you want us to wake the Reeve? We can get her.
Guard captain might be a good idea.
Yeah, Captain Armad would be fine.
Oh, all right.
Oh, and the local priest.
Dead
All right.
Dead lycanthropes. They'll want those.
Oh, yeah. Eh,
No,
probably.
they won't.
They need to be disposed of at least.
All right. I'll go get them. Just don't go
We'll
anywhere.
stay here.
What
Yes.
happens if like a corpse of a lycanthrope like bleeds into the water supply of a town?
We can find out.
Are you planning medieval biological warfare? Is that what you're trying to
Or
do?
Blackwater.
Oh
God.
No, I'm just wondering.
But it takes about another 15-20 minutes before the familiar sight of Captain Armad walks up with the guard that you previously were talking to. He looks up to you. He seems to be still rubbing the sleep out of his eyes. It's early in the morning. He probably wasn't fully awake. So, how did things go? I'm told you were able to deal with the situation.
In a manner.
We
We got a bunch of them dead in the back.
managed to come across where the lycanthrope horde were hiding. They were
Where village?
They were taking refuge in the old town of Sandcross, I believe, in the forests nearby.
Oh yes, it's not too far away. It's
I
it's
managed
in the middle
to-
of the old cross.
I managed
old
to
path-
find
old,
this letter.
crossroads.
I managed to find
Letter?
it's a letter from an unknown subject who lists themselves as a gracious employer and refers to one of these people as Packmaster, saying basically the orders of the attack and where they're to have gone next. And it seems that these lycanthropes weren't as bloodthirsty or tall as we thought they were, actually just out to defend their own. It seems like this gracious employer seems to have friends and family of theirs in tow.
Yes, blackmail, dastardly trick. Oldest trick in the book.
It's still odd to see a pack of lycanthropes this deep into the north. You'd expect them to be somewhere in the Grey Wastes.
The letter seems to state that the employer is trying to destabilize the area and the realm. You don't happen to recognize this seal at all? It looks like it's a version of the old Elvish Empire symbol, but I can't make head or tail of the two Elvish swords crossed.
I've never seen anything like it. It's definitely not a local lord or any Teutonian lord or crest that I know of.
And he mentioned something at the end which was peculiar. For the final restoration?
What does that mean?
I was hoping you could tell me.
Final captain.
No, I'm not sure. It could refer to many things. I'm sure it could refer to restore. Like it could refer to very innocuous things or others. I'm not sure.
My history is not great. Did any parts of Teutonia ever belong to the old Elvish Empire?
No. It's clear across the continent. On the other side of the Elvish kingdom's borders extended only to the eastern mountain range, and from the eastern mountains to the coast. They wouldn't have owned any of it.
I guess my friends here will want to collect their bounty for said lycanthropes.
Yes, well, we didn't have a bounty on the lycanthropes. We had a bounty on the direwolves. Did you have any that you killed while you were out?
Unfortunately, we didn't get any of the direwolves, but we did seemingly manage to drive the pack from the area once their lycanthrope masters were dealt with.
Technically, we dealt with all of
That
them
should
because we
count
killed
for
the
all of them.
lycanthropes. Yeah.
I'll put an extra 10
100 wasn't
on
there?
top of the 100 for finishing the mission as stated before. So we have 110. I'm paying you now, and he counts out 110 gold pieces, kind of quick and dirty, and gives it to whoever is speaking to him directly now, which I guess would be Hal. So he hands you the 110 gold pieces. And you get to keep whatever it is you were able to get from their encampment if they had anything.
Well, thank you. And I'm glad we could have we have done Old Ashton a service, and do not hesitate to ask us if you need any more work done of the kind.
Thank you. It's good that we have some good-hearted lads that are able to help us in this time of need, especially since all of the rest of the people that could do this are dead now.
Folk hero intensifies.
Just wanted to point out
are
that
you gonna
the
do now?
terms
Yarman will remember this.
the terms on the paper that says restoration, and the fact that they blackmailed these werewolves to do their bidding, it seems like there may be some bigger thing going on here. Maybe you should tell your overlords about what's going on and give them the letter.
Well, we could send a runner to Poislock to talk to Lord Welton, or at least try and get an audience with him or his Lord Mayor.
Maybe we should talk to the Reeve first, console her on the matter.
Could do that. That would be get a plan of action.
Before we go ahead, though, I think my group of friends and I would like to rest. It's been a long night.
I'm fine.
Of course, of course. Well, if the Sly Harlequin is still open, I'm fairly certain Dooley doesn't have any rooms rented out now, especially since the caravan exited town. There's no one taking up any of the rooms. You should be able to get yourselves a room for the day, or night, as it were. When you're ready, just come to me, come to me, and we'll go and talk to the Reeve together and figure out what to do with this
How
information.
about you guys go rest and I'll go talk to the Reeve?
No.
No. Also, we need to drop these bodies off somewhere.
Oh,
Christoph, Rickard needs you to look
let
after
my-
him. Please.
let my guards take care of it. We'll take it to the local priest, and they'll deal with these bodies. Let's just say the priest has logged some complaints last day or two.
I can't imagine
Probably be
why.
us. We'll do that, and just come to me when you wish to talk to the Reeve. We'll get an audience with her. Good day to you.
Good day.
And, walks away.
Let's.
Listen.
Do we want to silver another weapon?
We've got enough like silver. We've definitely got enough gold and stuff to do that.
Or
Got
shouldn't
enough
we
silver
divide
pieces.
Shouldn't we divide the money first?
Well, that's what we're trying to decide. Is if we're going to silver a weapon, we'll have 90 gold left after paying
Okay.
the price to silver it.
Literally 26 pounds of silver.
23. We'll have 2,300 copper pieces, and I don't remember how much silver pieces they said it would take to get to silver a
100
weapon
gold's worth.
of silver.
No, 100.
It was
Not
100,
100 golds.
it was 100 GP of silver per weapon.
Well, I think that included the labor.
I've
Yeah,
got
I
it
think that
written down
includes
from
the
last
labor.
time.
Yeah, I'm just double checking because I
Because
thought it was
the final price for like everything, where it was the materials and the labor, was 100 gold.
Yeah. Keep going. Whatever you go through.
All right. So it depends on how much silvering it is. So if we do silver it, we'll have 90 pieces of gold left after paying the 100 gold.
Yeah, it's 100. It's 100 gold pieces for a weapon.
All right. But he needed the silver.
Yeah, he needed the silver to work with it, and he used up all of his silver.
So how much silver pieces would it take to get the silver?
1,000.
1,000.
Okay.
So you'd have enough for one.
Yeah.
Actually,
we'd have-
no. Yeah, it would be 1,000. Yeah. So yeah, you have enough.
We
for
don't
one
even-
gold. One.
We don't even know if we're going to see any other werewolves. We killed the werewolves. They seem to be the only group. From the letter, it sounds like they're not normally from here. They were sent here, and the guy said they're not normally around here. I don't think we need
silver
weapons.
is good for more than just werewolves.
I'm not a smart man, but I think that a silver sword still stabbies pretty good, even if they're a normie.
It costs a lot of money.
Those were words. Yep.
I'm gonna do a stabbing motion with my wand.
But we're looking at all the cuts and bite marks and the large stab wound from being hit with a spear. It's just I'd like to be able to hurt things.
Agreed.
Actually,
So-
Balazar's probably still better the one to have the fucking brass.
I was gonna say it's between Hal and Balazar to get a silvered weapon because we're the ones without magic.
Hey, get me to level 3. I'd be fine.
Oh, by the way, you leveled up.
I'm level 3! It's okay! Don't worry, Balazar...
You reached a milestone by killing off the Packmaster in that fight. So you did that.
Balazar can have the silvered weapon. I can now Yondu my arrows.
I can
So-
be useful.
So you guys can level up. So you guys can level up
At the end of the session.
at the
Yeah,
end
I'll
of
do
the
it off
session.
screen.
Yeah.
It's fine. Well, I agree we should still get some silver brass knuckles for Balazar.
Is that what we're gonna go with? Silver knuckles.
It's almost 1:30, so why don't we wrap it up here before we get into shopping episode part 2.
So yeah, we'll say as a party we take our loot and we walk into the doors of the Sly Harlequin and request a room to recuperate against our wounds. And,
You're given a room for you're given rooms for yourselves.
Give Julie a great big hug.
Yeah. She returns it in kind, and you retire for the day.
As they all go to their rooms, I walk out towards the reeve.
No. Somebody call
Just gonna walk up
Someone
to.
put
I'm
him
gonna
on
walk
a
up to
lead.
Henry.
I don't need sleep. It's great.
My character's gonna
Greatest thing ever.
Before we go to bed, he's gonna say he goes. I've noticed that you've been kind of getting frustrated with that Christoph lad. You know, he always tries to butt in your conversations and get in the way a bit sometimes. I'll tell you something. I've noticed that him and his brother have an extremely strong bond. The strongest bond I've seen between two young brothers in my entire life. So if you ever need to get him out the way, just use his brother. That's what I would say. About the brother.
Aren't you supposed to be our friend?
It would be ill-chivalrous to.
I'm just telling him, like, as in, like. No. So what I mean is that, for example, if he says like, "Oh, you all go to bed, I'm going to do this," just say.
So if you want to get at him, torture Christoph. Jesus Christ.
No. So, no, that's not.
Villain right there.
That's not what he just said. He's saying is in like, if when you said earlier, you said, "Oh, when you're asleep,
No, Mr.
I'll go talk to the
Kaczynski, I
person."
expect you to die.
No, you say instead to him, you go, "No, actually, Christoph, Rickard needs you to protect him while he sleeps," and then Christoph would probably listen. That type of thing.
I'm assuming we get the effects of a full rest.
Yeah, but we're editing this out.
I don't mean like hurt the brother or threaten him. Jesus.
So
well, on
you
that
guys,
bombshell.
yeah, you guys have leveled up to level 3. So do your leveling up during this week. To level yourself up, you do get the benefit. You know, when you wake up and we start the next session, you will be level 3, and you will have achieved a full rest.
Level 3. Level 3. Level 3. Level 3.
So yeah, but I think that's a good way. I think this is a good place to end the session.
Agrees.
I hope you've all enjoyed watching on the streams on a multitude of ends. We will be back next week with a new portion of the adventure that concludes, that we know of, our lycanthrope portion
I'm gonna have to
of the
pop
adventure.
out because Penny's going nuts and there's might be somebody at the door.
And on that note, we will see you that next time. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on multiple people's different things. There's a lot of content creators here, and we all appreciate it and all the likes and the love you can give us. And thank you, as always, to Roach for coming up with the scenario. We
Hate love.
We don't actually have a group as a tabletop name, so we'll see you guys next time.